Okay, that time it says it started. Okay. I didn't like the black screen that it just had. Okay. I hit record. I hit stream. It said it was streaming, but I didn't see it on Twitch, so I had to reset it. So now it shows that it is. My chat's loaded, so hopefully things are fine. Try reconnecting now. Try now. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thanks, Toast. Working good. Good. Now I notice it flickers if I click off of the game. So if it flickers, I'm assuming it's probably from me doing that. So, but yeah. Okay. Let's get started. Campaign. I did the first introduction thing on my test stream, and it was just dumb easy, but I'm kind of wondering, should I just do it again? The intro again? Or no? I didn't complete it 100%, I guess. Alright, yeah, let's do a completionist run. Or at least try. Let's try. Okay.
What a splendid opportunity.
Yay! By the way... Oh, frick. Don't freeze on me again. Huh. It froze for a second. I know this computer should have the processing power to do what I'm doing. Should not be having issues. I don't know what's going on. I got a new phone. I just drove back from the Spectrum office where I got it. It is a Samsung Galaxy S25 Plus. So, it better last me 8 years like the last phone I had did, because I bought my phone and my computer at the same time, basically, and they both went bad at the same time. So, they're gonna race themselves, between these two brands, I guess, between my new PC and my S25 Plus, and see which one lasts longer. Yeah.
Then you're in just the right place.
I just watch YouTube on my phone. I don't really do anything crazy with it.
Gold Rush fever holds
Need to fix
the city. And you lucky devil, you've won the mining rights for a promising claim in a poker game at the Red Dog Saloon. Soon you'll be hauling out gold nuggets as big as a cat's head.
We're gonna get some gold nuggets, guys.
Thanks to
just like the kind from McDonald's, right?
Cards, you have a gold mine all your own. The former owner, a gallant saloon by the name of Susie, who
I want the hand trackers so bad.
Poker, already took care of the groundwork, and a practical woman. She left the necessary equipment behind too. Now all you have to do is to find the mine.
Okay. And don't tell me that you're not responding. This game worked just fine for my test stream the other day. Don't you dare tell me that it's going to stop responding again. Yep. It's because I want to stream it properly that it doesn't want to. Let me just try to restart it one more time. I'll run it in full screen mode if I have to. As long as it doesn't crash my computer like it did earlier, like a couple minutes ago, you know. Don't show again. Okay. Settings. 1440 by 900. Borderless. Do Let me do window. It should be the same thing either way. But maybe this will work a little better. Okay, and then screen captures. Transform. Fit, stretch to screen. Okay, let's try this again. Yes! Professional streamer. Definitely not me. Campaign. Act 1, select.
The island of America.
Start.
In the midst of the 19th century.
Might freak out for a little bit. Let's find out.
Where until
Oh,
recently
it didn't
a handful of buffalo
freak out instantly that time like it did last time, so.
Hustle and bustle. Beyond the Sierra and near the Carson River,
Ugh.
gold has been found. There's supposed to be loads of it. All you need to do is dig it up.
Let's dig up some
Anyone who
gold.
keeps at it hard enough will be richly rewarded. What a splendid opportunity. Welcome to
If it crashes again, I'm just gonna cry internally for a little bit.
Wanna get rich? Then you're in just the right place.
See, Horseshoe Curve kind of looks like this, but inverted in Pennsylvania.
Gold Rush fever holds sway in Virginia City. And you lucky devil, you've won the mining rights for a promising claim in a poker game at the Red Dog Saloon. Soon, you'll be hauling out gold nuggets as big as a cat's head. Thanks to cleverness and luck at
You? Hey, okay, doing better this time. Move the camera. Rotate. Tilt the camera. And move.
Discover the
There we go.
the tunnel.
Hey, look, it's the entrance to the tunnel. Looky. Click.
What a promising claim. Even though only a few boulders have been mined so far, that's no reason to lose heart. You just have to dig deeper. You ought to build a station where the horse cars
Okay,
can
so
be
we gotta
packed
take
with
some
logs.
logs from the forestry and then send them to the mine.
Explain to the sort of thick-skulled driver which route he should take.
The thick-skulled driver. Yep.
There's
go
got
there.
to be a small depot to park the horse-drawn
Gonna go
carts,
fast.
too. Everything's all set. Now,
Tutorial
all
stuff.
you have to do is to get hold of a cart to transport the wood. A sturdy vehicle. The transport can get started.
Line 1.
It
There you
won't
go.
be long before it's possible to dig deeper.
Fast
Till
forward.
then, good luck.
Alright, here we go. Bum bum ba-dum ba-dum. So yeah, I got my new phone today. I haven't logged into anything yet except for Twitch because I was listening to Cricket stream on the way home. And then it was cool because I saw a Pullman, like a 1980s style Pullman passenger car from the Nickel Plate Road. I don't know what the exact year is on it, but like probably 80s or something. Maybe, I don't know, 50s to 80s, but I think it's like 80s. It was like a big Pullman car, and it was on a modern like CSX train, and like that's cool. When you see a passenger car like that, it's basically it's a private car usually, like some rich person. Hi Marie,
To
welcome.
invest this money in a lucrative venture.
But yeah, when you see a passenger car like that, it's like a rich
All the ore from the
person
mine
that
must be transported to the
spends a lot of
silver
money
mines
to
down by
basically
the
be
river.
pulled around like a chauffeur on a
Railroad
train.
that takes over the transport would be a promising venture. The terrain is treacherous, requires a few very twisted curves.
Okay. Tunnel. A curve. And a bridge. Great tutorial
Build
examples.
a railroad route that rapidly transports all the ore to the valley. A respectable railroad calls for a proper railroad yard.
I don't know if I'd call this a railroad yard, but I get what they're trying to get.
Truly well done structure. Now it just needs to be connected. It's high time to buy a beautiful locomotive.
Train depot. Just got amused how those horses go, like, got energy. Yeah, I got it on fast forward mode because I'm not gonna sit here and wait 20 hours for a train, for whatever, to drive a couple blocks. Bye.
What a handsome iron horse. Time to send it on its maiden journey.
And line 2.
Ore transport is picking
There
up
we
speed.
go.
With a little luck, it'll make you richer than all the silver in Nevada ever could.
Where's our little horsey at? This is what happens when you give it Monster Energy drink. That's a normal horse. It's slightly faster than the people walking down the sidewalk, I suppose. That is an old Baldwin locomotive. Doesn't even have a cab on it. It's one of the first, like, eras, like, first era locomotives. First. It's interesting because it has, like, the angled cylinders on it. Those legs, yeah.
Rolling down the line.
Except,
Let's have a big round of applause.
use the cockpit camera. Of course, you went into a tunnel right when I went to click on it.
There's no end to the rejoicing.
Whee! This is like a roller coaster. Whee! Put your hands up. There you go. And over the bridge. At least fast forward goes really fast. Normal speed is that. Not bad though, actually. Like, even normal speed's not too bad.
Thanks to your railroad, find out about the needs of your future passengers.
Okay.
Your services are needed to the same degree everywhere in town.
So we have industry, we have commercial, and we have residential, and they all need to be connected together so that people that live in the residential can go to work, and so that they can also go to the shopping malls and stuff as well.
Make sure your coaches don't miss any stops. Build a depot where the horses can be hitched up and the coaches can wait.
To build a depot specifically, but no.
Purchase a few coaches with horses so that you can get started.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Great. First passenger.
Probably way more than we need, but they're slow. So, rapid service. You know, short delays between each waiting time.
The Territorial Enterprise reports. A beast is up to no good in the area. According to eyewitnesses, it leaped from tree to tree, was at least 10 feet tall, had a shaggy black pelt, and enormous feet. Now ask the reporter what it's all about.
Oh no, there's a beast in the woods.
The reporter, and certain Mr. Clemens, has revealed his source to you.
Ah, so Creeper's a leg person. Gotcha.
He's supposed to be in the saloon in Virginia City. Could be it means buying him a couple of shots of hard liquor before he comes up with a drink.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Alright, it says we have to find them in the taverns. Tavern.
Not too long ago, there was nothing more than a dreary two-bit town. A magnificent little city now flourishes, thanks to your transportation services.
Oh.
The locals even call it the miracle of Carson City. More and more people want to try their luck there. Obstacles shouldn't be put in their way. Get into the passenger business. Your tickets will be the hottest item in town. Make sure that the rest of the world is finally connected to Carson City, a veritable boom town.
Okay. Building passenger stops. Make sure it connects to the road. And there's a station already down there, so.
Buy a train arrangement that brings people from all over the world to Carson City.
Carson City's what? Nevada? I think? Something like that?
Time to inaugurate the line from Reno to Carson City, the town built on silver. We're off and running. Everyone is dead set on riding your beautiful railroad.
Follow the clue.
There's firewood up in Glenbrook that'll get the steam engines in the silver works puffing real nice.
Except.
You barely got away from the Cartwright boys. Now get a respectable load of logs down to the valley as fast as possible before the ranchers come back again.
Okay, so we need to deliver... This would be probably a good truck route. Because it's up on the hill, so it's going to be hard for trains. Pick it there. And it needs to be delivered there. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Yep, we'll go with that. Lots of horses. That's how they had to do it back then. You know, trains were new, especially in 1965. They were new. So, yeah.
Old Cartwright and his son didn't take too kindly to your visit to the Ponderosa Ranch. Apparently, you're not the first to be hot on the monster's heels.
Ponderosa. Oh, that's a reference to Bonanza, I think. Old Cartwright.
They hurried away towards Lake
I really watch the
Tahoe
show a
with
whole lot, but
paper
I knew
hot
of
off
it.
the presses in their hands.
Okay, by the way they run off, they hired towards Lake Tahoe with a paper hot off presses in their hand. Also on the lake.
The Territorial Enterprise reports. The wild man is dead. His body was committed to the waters of Lake Tahoe, where it will sink to a depth of over 600 feet. Be encased, motionless in a block of ice, and shrink to the size of a small child due to the high pressure.
That sounds kind of
Not much
disturbing.
can be done about that.
We're just gonna kill a man, call him Bigfoot, and throw him in a lake so there's no evidence of it. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, That's what I got from that. Here goes trucks. You're literally going to the drop-off location instead of pick up first. Okay. Okay. Sounds fine with me. Yeah, exactly. Typical behavior. The railroads during this time did some really bad things to some native peoples of the land. So, that's about right. Since I'm doing the campaign mode of this game, and it's going to go through like the whole history of like railroading in a sense, with these missions, I'm sure that we'll have a spot at some point where they introduce the Indians properly. Pullman wagons for the 1850. I mean, he was Bigfoot. Yeah. I'm realizing that, like, when certain people type in chat, it says, like, returning chatter. That is so nice. Or first-time chatter. That's really cool. Streamers have been lying to me this whole time. They've had a cheat sheet. At least a little bit. I'm pretty sure when I streamed years ago, they didn't really have that. I noticed it last time. I didn't think much of it until now. A little bit occupied last time. That shark plushie, that's Bigfoot. Telling me if you saw Bigfoot in downtown LA, you would think it was Bigfoot or just some hairy tall guy. Yeah, exactly. It's just some. There must be a convention somewhere nearby. See, that's the thing. Like, Bigfoot can get away with it today because they're just dressed up for an anime convention or something. Yeah, that's just a convention. You know, whatever. Then again, I imagine that there's also a increased sighting of Bigfoot during convention season too. Has even one truck picked up logs yet? Oh, there we go. How many logs do I have to deliver? Deliver logs. I'm assuming just means anything. Just at least one, probably. Oh, since you like legs, here's your legs. Give me a second. Oh, I'll let you see these legs. There you go. Those are the legs that I think Toast was talking about earlier. Yep. All right, so we're gonna shoot him with adrenaline and some monster energy. Well, I like NOS energy myself because it's great flavored. But I get, monster is like the the name, like the brand everybody knows of. There you go. You are what you drink. A monster. Iron Mouse was a guest in a Maxor video, and they did the line, "You are what you eat," and I'm a child at heart. And Iron Mouse did a great job being as demented as possible when she said it. It was funny. I don't know what character specifically they're playing as, but one of the demonic ones, probably from the Elden Ring series.
Thanks to the supply, silver ore
Yay!
processing is running at
Ponderosa Ranch is finished. Bonus tasks. Those are all done. Cool. Oh. I am going to hop into a voice chat in my Discord, in the Live One channel. So if people would like to, if people have the permissions to hop in there, feel free to hop in, chat, hang out, whatever you'd like to do. Creeper beat me there. Good job. I know OB sounded like they maybe were interested as well, so I'm gonna just drag them against their will, kicking and screaming. Boom. There, you've been dragged. Hi. I'm on Twitch and technically on YouTube as well, but I don't have anybody watching on YouTube, I'm pretty sure, because I just made the account. But welcome.
W. Well,
Yeah.
hello.
I'm still trying to catch up
playing-
on messages too.
I'm playing funny free online multiplayer video game.
Oh, what game are you playing?
I'm gonna just message it with you.
Okay.
I was
I
actually
don't-
playing this with Neil today.
Oh, I have a lot of friends that play that. I myself have not. Actually, I was talking to the girl at the Spectrum store today, and they did.
Maybe you should try it. It's a fun game.
I'll stick with Minecraft. I think I'm gonna play a game of party and stick with Minecraft. Honestly,
They're not the same.
I know, but like I think, at least in my mental mindset, they came out around the same time. So like, kind
Completely
of like,
different game.
yeah.
They are. Yeah, they really are completely different games.
There was Dress to Impress that a friend of mine plays. I don't know if it was in that one or if it's its own thing or what, but they like that game a lot.
Yeah, I've seen a certain streamer play it a few times. Everyone's favorite Ginger.
Mm. Okay. I got my Discord DMs caught up finally.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for him to pop up.
I don't have my Discord logged in yet on my new phone, but I took a picture and I don't know how I should send it to Discord without having to log it in yet. No, you don't. Wait, I got DMs. Oh no, I'm like Cricket. I can't keep up my chat. Oh my gosh, so difficult. Boom, marked as red. Boom, there you go. Hey, finished the mission. All right, next quest.
Tropical jewel in the midst of the Indian Ocean.
Ooh.
Conscientiously administrated by meticulous Dutch bureaucracy. The year is 1870. The colony is undergoing a transformation. Recently, individuals have been allowed to lease farmland and manage plantations. The fertile land
Also, hi,
offers
Creeper.
ideal conditions for exporting a multitude of colonial goods.
Twitch.tv
Off on the way to an
/Jenny
exotic
Duke says.
experience.
Okay, so next we're gonna be doing coffee in Dutch bureaucracy. What? Mist. In the
Sorry.
midst of the Indian Ocean. Oh, it tells me the flags. Oh, Indonesia.
Creeper,
Oh.
do you like my new profile picture?
Mm-hmm.
I felt I felt a little like, I don't know. I felt the last one was a little too much. I'll send it in the chat if you'd like.
You know, if I want to be delivering coffee in this mission, I should get some actual coffee.
Surely the most
That is
10,000
But I
calories
get
of caffeine. Sounds like or 10,000 milligrams of caffeine. Yeah.
with luscious fruits and
Who needs anxiety when your brain is dead? Something like that. I forget the exact expression of the song.
You act on behalf of the colonial administration. A gifted talent in the art of engineering,
Well, is
you
that
have been
something?
appointed to modernize the local transport sector. Complete this task to the satisfaction of the Crown. If you do, even the post as governor might be in store for you.
Okay.
And I've literally got 3 faces.
Transport is a much sought-after service on this scarcely
Wearing a
civilized
mask
island.
that gives me 3
Eating fast
faces.
Animals such as oxen is punishable by law. That's why the colonial administration has commissioned you to build a
The
railroad
railroads, the plantation.
so that the plantation business prospers.
Hi, Doc.
Delicious
Welcome to
coffee is supposed to be
stream.
transported from the
This is the
fertile
emote I
hinterlands
made.
to
Hello.
facilities
Yes.
near town
Yes,
for
Duck made all my
processing.
beautiful, lovely
Anyone set on
emotes, and they're in the
building
process of
wisely
making
cheaply
more, but I
avoids
told them not to
unnecessary
wash
slopes.
themselves.
Perform the necessary surveying work.
Yeah, we're chilling in the Live One channel in Discord, so I'm open for visitors if people want to come and chill and hang out while I'm streaming. That is fine too. Activate height layer. Be this one. Okay.
Build a route from the thriving plantation across treacherous terrain.
Let me give you
to the
suggestions
processing
for
factory
point
where
read.
coffee
I
from
have
the
nothing set up, so if you have ideas that you want to send me, feel free to. Just DM them to me though. That way I don't forget when the stream ends. I can just check the DMs later of like what are ideas. Hydrate is used a lot with people. I don't know if that would be a good idea because the more liquid I drink, the more it like kind of makes me feel sick. So like, I could probably do like what Cricket did, where you just like put a cooldown on it or something. But honestly, I should drink more water, and it's probably a good thing that I would do that. I'm severely dehydrated because I don't drink water at all. You can set limits on the redeems too. Yeah. Build a cargo station in the highlighted area next to the factory. And complete the set of tracks to the coffee plantation. Okay. The cargo station that we need. What is the length of this one? 120. Okay. No point in making a station longer on one side than the other because then we'll fully used it.
A depot is needed.
Depot.
Purchase a complete train, including locomotive and freight cars.
Does it say how many freight cars? 4. Okay. All right. Do we want the top train or the bottom train of these two? Which locomotive? The D13 or the Borsig? What do you guys think? Any recommendations? I know we need coffee cars, so whatever can coffee be a boxcar. 2? Okay. We'll get number 2. And we'll buy it.
The coffee fruit can now be brought from the plantations on its way to further processing.
Okay, so we're gonna make a new line from here to there. Hit play, and it should leave the station. There we go. Toasty Express. There we go. I named it after you since you were the one that gave me the choice. W? Oh, for win? I assume? Yeah, W for the win. I took an L earlier in Helldivers. Toast made very certain to tell me about that one. I think that was when I was the lone survivor between me and Toast, and I'm trying to stay alive, and I'm getting overwhelmed by minions, trying to help Toast get respawned and back to their stuff. I throw it down a sentry, and the sentry's like killing everything in the area, and I know that it's about to turn around and start shooting the enemies behind me because they're starting to get behind me, and I'm in the path. So I know that it's going to turn around. So by being smart and knowing it's going to turn around, I press the dive button so that I can dive below the turret before it starts shooting at me. Well, apparently when you dive in Helldivers, it makes you jump up first and then down to the ground. So I dove straight up and into the gunshot of the turret. One shot, dead, before I even hit the ground. So, yeah.
First-rate coffee makes it into town undamaged. If need be, stations that can be guarded against plundering hordes.
And plundering hordes. I'm assuming they're being attacked. I assume. Build truck stations. Okay. Truck station. Build a truck station at the highlighted areas in the factory and the commercial district. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Your house is in the way. But we believe in capitalist society, ain't that right? So I'm gonna say, Achoo! Ah,
Ready to go.
that's convenient. There's no houses here. I'll just build my truck stop here. Look, there's no houses. Perfect.
Send the freight cars of coffee on their way.
See, no one was displaced and no one lost their homes. As you just sneeze, close your eyes, and you don't see it. Simple as that. I'll put that one there. We need to deliver coffee. Or no, yeah. Coffee beans. Coffee fruits. So we need to do coffee fruits to the factory and then coffee beans out. One, two, three. Welcome back. I heard a dating in Discord. I don't know who. Welcome back, whoever was left. Okay. Line. Click. Click.
The factory now finds itself in a
Oh, Toast
laudable
joined.
position
Okay.
by sending
I thought Toast was
processed
already in
coffee
here with
into
us.
town to experience
Okay.
considerable growth. Oh no, Lucas, the capable
No, Creeper
engineer
was
of
in
your
here with us.
locomotive,
Yeah.
seems to have vanished from the face of the earth.
Toast
And
just
what
joined.
else
Toast is
would
just
happen?
lurking.
Time to find a stand-in.
Lurker.
Right?
Nuh-uh.
Will the natives be able
I'm
to
a
meet
lurker
this difficult
too.
challenge?
Talking is scary.
Well, there we go.
Unless you're making fun of cricket. No.
Making fun of crickets or making fun of someone named
Someone
crickets?
named
Because I make
Cricket. Yeah, yeah.
normal cricket.
She was the one that kind of pestered me to like, or encouraged me, I suppose. In this. Change your Discord connection to the right link. Is it not the right? What do you mean? Oh, in my like Discord profile or something from John. Oh. Yeah, I can do that at some point. I'll try to remember to do that later, though. Which link? Yeah. It doesn't auto post, does it? If it does, it's from like long ago. But yeah, I'll try to keep that in mind.
Thanks to your reliable
whoops.
deliveries, the factory is working far above
Where's the
par,
accept button?
although it
Frick.
would certainly be capable of processing much more.
Accept this
Virtually
quest.
Several locals show an interest in learning the
Decidedly
decidedly
notable
notable
fashion.
as locomotive engineer. A practice
Oh!
route for training purposes is needed. Meanwhile, certain signs are feeding horrible rumors about the indigenous tribe's diet.
Apparently, we're gonna be teaching the natives how to drive trains. See, we're gonna offer jobs to the natives after destroying their land. Isn't that nice? 2 small stations and a depot. It just says to build it in there, but it doesn't say specifically as to where to build it in there. Okay. Do that and that. That should be enough distance for them. Hopefully count it. Buildings, depot.
The correct way to drive the vehicle must be practiced first, so that potential passengers are not scared off right away. In the
All right.
meantime, some hard to
First or
digest
second
news reaches you.
of these two options,
Skilled worker
of the two
is said
engines.
To have fallen victim to a bloodthirsty tribe of cannibals.
First or second? We had the second the first time. Creeper, you haven't given an answer yet. What do you want? First or second engine? What? Exactly. You're not paying attention? You're not paying attention to me streaming? I see how it is. I let you hang out my voice chat. Not paying attention. First or second train? Which one? The D13 or the Borsig? The Borsig is the one that Toast picked earlier. If you like it, we can do another one. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. 2. Okay. 2 does look nicer anyway. Do I need a specific amount of rail cars? No. Okay, it just says buy a locomotive. So I'm gonna buy a locomotive, and then it's gonna complain it's missing rail cars, right? Will work? Oh, cool. We need the last one, Toaster Express, or Toasty Express. We'll name this, let's see, Creep. What do you want to name it, Creeper? Anything in particular? Creeptron. I don't know. put on Creeptron until you give me an idea.
Good news. The locomotive engineer has returned safe and sound.
Oh, good.
When you pictured him in the stomachs of savages, he was having the time of his life in the virgin forest. Naturally, you can't tolerate misconduct like that, and regretfully,
Try
have to
DC.
fire the good man.
Wait, what? While you pictured the stomachs of savages, he was having a time of his life in the virgin forest. Naturally, you can't tolerate misconduct like that, and regretfully have his... He did a great job, he enjoyed the job, he was happy, so we fired him anyway? Of course. If they're happy, they won't follow orders. We have to keep them miserable and subjugated, otherwise they won't follow orders, obviously. Duh, yeah. Good news. Okay. Colossal capacities. Thanks to your reliable deliveries, your factory's working above par, although it would be certainly capable of processing much more virtually colossal capacities of coffee. You should weigh the idea of increasing the transport volume, because coffee from the colony is a commodity in great demand. Parlors and saloons on the continent, spelled with a capital C. Apparently continent's a proper noun in that case.
One train isn't enough to adequately supply the factory with coffee fruit. A passing siding is needed so that a second train can use the line.
So we're going to learn about how trains pass each other in signals.
On the passing siding. This requires placing signals.
This is right-hand drive, it looks like. These.
If the plant is to be used to its fullest capacity, another complete train...
Alright, I got another train coming. Is there anybody in chat who wants to pick the next locomotive? Maybe the D13 or the Borsig. Okay. Let's see. Do you have Borsigs already? I don't know. The sourdough. Alright. Yep. Okay. I'll name this one the Sourdough Express, because the other one's probably going to be deleted near soon. Since it doesn't do anything anymore. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait. I don't want to make a new line. I just want to put it on the line that already exists.
Wherever coffee production thrives, business and prosperity
S-O-U
flourish too. Thanks to the railroad,
R-D-O-U-G-H.
become a lively trading center for countless goods and services.
Sourdough Express. There you go.
People from all corners of the island want to
Apparently
do
this one over
profitable
here is
business.
not really needed anymore.
That's why the colonial administration has commissioned
So,
you
I'm missing it.
setting up a passenger line from Semarang to Surabaya. Time to build a line which will soon link the key trading hubs.
This
in
town
Eastern Java.
with this town. Okay. So there's two routes that we can go. We can go along the shoreline, or we can go through the valley between the mountains. What do you guys think? Valleys? The valley or the shoreline? Where do you want the tracks to go? We can have those two options. Shoreline? Shoreline does sound more fun. Let's give it a try. Okay. Connect the trading hubs. I'm assuming by connecting trading hubs that they're talking about delivering cargo specifically. Oh, wait, there's a bug. Look, there's like something yellow in the way. Achoo! Oh, there we go. Oh, see, oh, convenient. We can put a station here and not destroy somebody's business or factory. Just happened to already be empty. How convenient. Isn't it nice when just society just gets out of the way for you and you don't have any harmful effects on the civilians population at all whatsoever? Isn't it just so nice? Boop. Yeah. No one's displaced, no one's hurt, no one lost their homes. Exactly. Yeah, the lot was empty, lawyer, I swear. Exactly. It was an empty lot after I bulldozed it. Probably a more expensive route, but you know, it's okay. As long as we're not running out of money, I don't think it's a big deal. And then we need to buy a depot. Well, that's an insignificant. Really, yeah. Oh, well, I want to put it there. I want to put it there so, like, you know, it's next to the station. Good thing these are empty lots right here. Like that. See, just look away. Look, empty lots. See? And that person liked it so much they're going to build a house or a factory right next to it. Where the empty lot was. Yeah. Alright. Anybody else want to name a train? Have a suggestion or name a train? Anybody else? Toast, I think it'd be your turn again if nobody else new wants to name a train or pick something. So what do you want, Toast? Mm-hmm. First one this time. Line is called Bogo's Bint. Is it a good thing I don't know what that actually means? Do I not want to know what that means? You even came up with a name for the line or the train for me, even better. Technically, you can name the line and the train separately, but with it. Welcome back. Bogos. It means nothing really. Photos printed or Google, but okay. Yep. Exactly. The music in this is actually kind of pretty. I like the wood on the boiler. It's nice artistic design. Now, I connected these towns with freight stations. Apparently that's not what they wanted. It's probably passenger related, right? Connecting towns with the railway. Time to build a line which will soon be the key trading hubs in Eastern Java. Oh, I see. I need to get sugar from here to there, probably. But I still understand why that thinks it's not connected.
Time to build a line which will soon link the key trading hubs in Eastern Java.
What's the previous one say? River coffee production thrives, business and prosperity flourishes too. Thanks to the railroad, the port town of whatever. All kinds of people come. Okay, so it is a passenger line, probably. Does have a passenger line. Okay, well, I guess I could have read it earlier, but that's okay. That's what I'm setting up both passenger and freight anyway. Which is one of the reasons I didn't really take the time to look at it a whole lot, so I didn't really care. I can't edit this, can I? Oh, I can. Okay, cool. I thought it was a modded thing where you could edit it, I guess. Passenger. Tracks. There, that is now a passenger and a freight station. It can hold both. And we can set up a passing loop as well.
The railroad has been completed. Curiosity runs high.
We'll put a passing loop here.
Passenger transportation really is a formidable enterprise like yours. Calls for a suitably first-rate branch office. After all,
Formidable
anybody.
Formidable. Yeah, I appreciate you seeing my beauty and magnificence in business management. Yes. I am the railroad tycoon.
Build a prestigious residence that is unrivaled in the whole island.
Build a headquarters. Build a headquarters. Probably in this menu somewhere. Yep, there it is. That looks like an expensive building. Good thing there's an empty lot there.
Truly attractive estate, but a veritable plague is spoiling all the fun. Snakes have occupied the building.
Hey world, welcome!
Wise old woman
I'm streaming on Twitch and technically YouTube as well. Although YouTube I've not advertised at all whatsoever. Empty channel. Yeah. Jenny Duke. It's the same as the before. Well, it's the same account as before. I just renamed it. It should be the Twitch, the channel thing.
But you should try your luck
Yeah.
with her cousin in Semarang, who has a knack for
I got home late from town, so I like got home, hit the stream button while setting up everything, and a frantic yeah.
the snake charmer declared that you probably angered.
Went to town today, had to get a new phone. Oh, hi! We got a new follower. There we go. World Unknown has followed. Well, thank you. Welcome to the pack, I guess. I don't really have a specific name for my chat. I'll probably just call them the pack or something, because Red Wolf 1 thing. I don't know. The pups, I don't know. Something wolf theme would make sense, but at the same time, like, everyone's done every possible combination of, like, wolf-related stuff. Find the temple. Okay. Not that temple. Okay. Another temple we have to go find. We have to find the temple with the snake priestess in it. That sounds sketchy as... That verse sounds really sketchy. Oh, not that one. Snake priestess. Hey, we found her. Okay.
The only way she is willing to call off her children is if you make a sacrifice to the great snake goddess.
Well, hello there.
Coffee, the priestess prophesied.
Moosey,
Sure
welcome.
thing to appease the goddess.
I just saw your stream yesterday. I think. Or the day before? Forget what day it was. My days all blend together anymore. But welcome. Okay, so we need to put a truck route up here. It was yesterday. Yeah. That makes sense. Cargo, passenger. Freight depot for trucks. And then we need to build a road. We need to get the mountain people their coffee. Pagans, you know, they want coffee too, I guess. Whatever you'd call them. The snake charmers up the mountains. That is a very steep road. That's pretty sketchy. I don't think I would drive that. But good news, that's my minion's job, not mine. There we go. Alright, we need to set up a train to transport passengers. Of our two new followers, would either one of you want to choose a locomotive to name after yourself? So you pick either the top locomotive or the bottom locomotive, the D13 or the Borsig, and then the name of the train that you'd like me to name it for you. What are the names? The D13 is the model name, and then the Borsig is the other model name. So, like, these, like, either one of those. Like, pick which one you want, and then I'll name the train whatever you want to name it. I have to have low quality low. Oh, okay. The second one. Okay. That is the most popular one today. That is fine. You have a name that you'd like me to name your locomotive? Name it the Moo Train? I don't know. Moozy. Got it. New line. Passenger station to passenger station. Okay, and then we do Moozy exclamation mark because that's how they typed it. There we go. And we have our first passenger train. Through the jungles of Indonesia. Gotta name another one Thomas. Alright, Oozles. The next train that we need, I'll name it Thomas, just for you. And welcome! We're stuck waiting at a signal, kind of like me waiting at all the red lights today trying to drive through Lima. Gosh dang, I hate that town. Takes forever. But the town nearby, where I bought my phone today, is Lima. It is where they built a lot of steam locomotives way back in the day. So they have a lot of like steam engine and train-based stuff there. Really cool. They have a Shay locomotive in the museum, where they put the Shay locomotive in the city block in the center of town, and then they built the museum around the train because there's no way to get the train in a building. They had to build the building around the train. So I think that's kind of really cool. The Shay locomotives aren't like huge, but they're good. Oh, hi Cricket. But yeah, the Shay locomotives, they're not the biggest engines, but they were used to haul. Well, that was like perfect timing with those two. But they're used to haul like logs and stuff up in the mountains. They usually have gears to run the wheels. So every single wheel on the engine is gear ran, instead of having just the drive rods. Beamer, do you play Fortnite?
Stylish residences.
You know, maybe in a fortnight I'll think about it. How about that? I'm assuming the way that you posted that must be a question that you get as a streamer a lot, I guess. Cricket, I don't know who it was. I think it was, their name was Pyro or something in your chat today. I was driving, so I couldn't like read chat, but I heard you say something about somebody else talk about trains. So like, whoever that was, tell them to reach out to me, whoever it was, because I wanted to make more train friends. Kind of interesting, because I found out streaming this game for the last couple days. Last time I finally got around to doing it. It looks like Ivor the Engine, an old show I used to watch. Same green and gold sort of look. Honestly, yeah, I could... I'm not exactly sure what it is, but the name Ivor, like, that sounds... I can see that. I think this locomotive is Persian, specifically.
A phenomenon like this wasn't reckoned with while planning the route. The natives claim that someone has probably angered one of their gods. Whatever the case, if precious coffee fruit is supposed to be transported by rail in the future too, then it's imperative that something be done. It seems worthwhile to remove the infrastructure if it's not supposed to be buried under ashes and lava.
Wait, what? Oh. The indigenous people don't like me running my railroad through their sacred lands. You know what that means? We must appease the Just wipe them out. Yep. I don't think wiping them out is an option in this game, though. I think they're wanting us to actually appease. So we're gonna have to reroute this line. You know, you gotta make them happy a little bit, right? I'll wait for that train to deliver its goods, and then I'll start backing the track down the line. Probably should build a new station before I remove the old one. That actually might be a good idea. Yeah, that was Pyro. Yeah. Next time you see Pyro in chat, tell them to reach out to me.
To enable coffee
I tried to add them when I
production,
was getting home, but I didn't see a response
relocated to
before
an
my phone
area
died.
where it can be assumed that the expected eruptions will leave it intact.
Oops. Relocate to enable coffee production to continue making our progress in the future. The route ought to be relocated. Oh yeah, remove the station from damaged zone of the volcano and rebuild outside both of you. Okay. Can I not rotate this? It has to snap. Fine, snap in place then. We're gonna go the long way around. Best. Guessing it's a bot. Dash. Oh, Derpy's not here today. Last time I was streaming, Derpy was here. Derpy's cool. You got a good mod. You got a good mod, Cricket. Can I steal them? Can Derpy be mine? Technically, I modded them last time they were in here, but I imagine you probably keep them pretty busy. That station's closed with the old one, that it still works. So they'll start going to the new one. Just pushing this one forward just a little bit faster. There we go. Just like in real life, if you delete the tracks the train's sitting on, it just pushes it forward faster, right? Yeah. Build an alternative line. I did. Build an alternative line. Is there some other... What? It's outside the red zone. What did I do wrong? Derpy's at his sister's grad. Okay. I remember you mentioned that now. Yeah, okay. What did I do wrong? I was probably angered one of the gods. Whatever the case, precious coffee fruit is supposed to be transported in real line in the future too, so then it's not removing around. Okay, yeah. Send trains to the depot, remove the stop. Send the trains to the depot and remove the stop at the coffee plant. Oh, I think I know what it wants me to do. It wants me to physically delete line 1 and then make brand new ones. Okay. Send to depot. Then... it wants me to make a brand new rail line and start fresh, I guess. Okay. You know, that's not what it is, then I don't know. I'll go crazy. We have Toasty Express and Sourdough Express. New line. Oh, I know what I did wrong. That's a passenger station, not a freight station. Whoops. I mean, I think they're just being picky at that point.
The danger has been averted. The transport can be resumed. What's more, the volcano is showing signs of calming down again. The fertile island has a lot more to offer
Ooh.
than coffee. The widow of a friendly grower, may the poor devil rest in peace, has been
Psycho,
growing
welcome.
sugarcane lately. Make the lady happy by providing her with your services. The sugar must be transported to town. From There it is shipped, then served when continental Europeans get together for coffee.
Okay, so we have the freight line set up already. So all I need to do is get sugar from there to the station. So we just need a freight line. A little bit of a freight line. Oh, look! Empty lots with no houses in it next to my station. Isn't that so nice? Wow, and no one got displaced. No one's house is destroyed. Isn't that nice? Hmm? I forget the actual term was. It's something like, what was it? There's a term for it where they can just take over, like the government or businesses or whatever can just take over your house and just use it. Oh, well, this is for the progression of society in general, so we're allowed to just bulldoze your house, and here's some money to pay for it. I forget what it's called. I know the name for it, but I just cannot pull it out of my memory stack right now. It'll eventually come in my mind just randomly, probably later. Line contains too few stations. What? What? Oh. Oh, it's because... Here we go. There's the station. There we go. Now it'll work. Alright, so that should be taking sugar to the train station. And then we have... Let's watch Moozy for a little bit. Eminent domain. Yeah, eminent domain. That's exactly what it is. Yep. Yep. See, you're supposed to stop at the signals. Supposed to. Well, that is a nice looking train. Pretty sure it's a Prussian design. I could be wrong though. Actually, does it actually say on the build page for it? It probably says. Go find out. How stupid am I? Does it tell me? Borzig produced steam locomotives in Berlin, Germany. Oh. Locomotives are very progressive at the time, although it did not yet have a roofed cabin. This train was given the legendary name Spanish Brotoli? I don't know how you pronounce that. The railway, Brotoli Railway, because of the fine Zurich gentleman, had puff pastry brought from a well-known Baden chef especially for the trip. A puff pastry. They named the train. Okay. Yeah. We are taking here's fair compensation. Now bugger off. The government. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Here's like 1/10 of the value of your house. You're lucky you're getting it. Now bugger off. That's let me put it. Yeah, technically they're supposed to pay you like actual fair market value, supposedly, but they will very easily undersell it by saying, oh, well, there's a nick over there, there's a dent over there. You know, they try to get it as cheap as they can. Transport 30 coffee fruits to the factory. So... Okay, the trains are doing that part. Deliver sugar. From the plantation to there. So, do we have any sugar in transit?
Flowing full steam ahead. The plantation business is developing magnificently.
We did finish the
Incumbent governor
mandatory
is thinking of
quest,
moving
but
back
we want
to
to
his
finish.
Dutch
We want a
homeland
completion
at
this.
time. Thanks to your outstanding work, you have a good chance of inheriting his post.
Is there no sugar? Why are you not transporting any sugar? You should see that the sugar starts there and ends here. There's a freight route. It does work, right? Okay, that's the passenger train. Oh, wait. I think when I added the stations, it kind of buggered up the lines a little bit. I'm gonna do them by hand. Did that fix it? We need sugar to start spawning here. Bogo's Benton is not delivering cargo like it should be. Something's wrong. Still no sugar? Okay, what's going on? Production 200. Says that it's able to produce it. This is able to pick it up. This is a truck stop. Do truck stop. Do freight station. It is stopping at the side with the cargo platform. Oh! Do I have the wrong rail cars? I have the wrong rail cars. That's why. Okay. Now it'll start working. Because the sugar cane requires the open cars, open top cars, gondola cars. Okay. Wow, Toast, why didn't you tell me what I was doing wrong? Wow, Toast. Wow, how'd you let me down like that? Come on, you're supposed to know everything about railroading and locomotives. You're the train nerd here. Why did you let me look like an idiot on stream? How dare you? Wow. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. Oh, allow that. There you go. I can't believe you, Toast. Yeah. I mean, I did kick Toast off of the extract platform today in Helldivers, and they died. So, you know, they did that to me like months and months ago when he first started playing, and I finally had the opportunity to do it back. So I did. And we see that there is sugar now here. This has 10 sugar. Sweet. Alright, Bogo's Bented. What a freaking name that is. Bogo's Bented is going to save the day, and it's going to help us to get the last quest done so that we can go to the next chapter. Let's take a look at the rail cars. Look, sugar. Sure, that's totally sugar. Looks like corn to me, but okay. Choo-choo. Honk the whistle. I didn't know if the H button would actually honk the horn or not, but I did, so that's cool. Ow. having a little bit of pain, so I'm gonna go to the bathroom and take a little bit of a break. I'm gonna go print papers, is what I usually refer to it as. I'm gonna go print some papers between this and the next mission.
What a pleasure.
Yeah. Quest is done. Yay! We have 100%ed this mission quest chapter thing. Yay! Okay. Main menu.
In the north of Britain.
Alright, I'm going to try the be right back screen and see how well that works while I go print papers. I'll be right back.
Factories are working full blast, but the competition is not sleeping. In terms of economic issues, the countries in continental Europe have long since caught up. Something must be done to stop the cradle of the Industrial Revolution from falling behind. Anyone who doesn't toe the line now will fall by the wayside.
I have returned. I guess we're out of ink. I'll have to print papers later, maybe. See how that goes. Hope the streamer doesn't forget about us. Forget about who? Wait. Oh, Astro Cricket. Who are you? Welcome. I don't know who you are, but welcome to stream. Must be your first time being here. Yeah. As Cricket once said, you brat. I don't know about that one. Maybe. Anyway, our next mission, our next quest.
Scotland.
Oh, Scotland! Oozles, are you still here? Oozles, you better be here.
Land of
Say something. Oozles! Oozles!
The land
OMG streamer noticed who?
The land of science.
You hear a chirp or something? I don't know. Oh, I don't see Oozles typing anything. Oh, I was hoping Oozles would be here.
The Glasgow City Council wants to modernize the transport infrastructure.
What a shame.
So
We'll name
the
it
city
Thomas,
remains
just for
the vibrant
Oozles anyway.
industrial metropolis that it is
Yep.
today in the future as well. With your transport company, you're as good as predestined for this sort of contract.
Did you hear that? I'm predestined to be successful.
The shipyards on the Firth of Clyde have been famous for their sturdy boats for quite some time. New processes for the mass production of high-quality steel are now opening up previously undreamt of possibilities. A member of the City Council recently proposed to you during a pheasant hunt whether you'd like to supply his friends in the shipbuilding industry
There we
with
go.
this essential material. Coal and iron are available in abundance in the areas around Glasgow. Off to the blast furnace with them.
Glasgow. Glasgow. I don't know how you pronounce it properly. I'll butcher it no matter what I do, so it doesn't matter. Okay, I need to get coal from here, iron from here, and get that to the steelworks down here. Now, we could use trucks. You know, that's not a very long distance. We could use trucks. But trucks is for plebs. We use trains here on this channel whenever we can. Even when it doesn't make sense, we're gonna use trains every chance we can. And it doesn't say that we have to use trucks, does it? Nope. He just says deliver, doesn't say how. Cool. Don't we do tournament? Is there a chance? Actually, okay, so if we're gonna plan ahead and we're gonna be like smart about it, dork. Yeah, yeah, but Cricket's my dork. I'm Cricket's dork, I guess, and Cricket's my dork. Is it mutual? So I need to make sure that the rail line can go all the way through this. So let's put this here as a through station. Put this here as a through station. Now, this also has 2 inputs and 1 output, right? So we need at least 1 track to import and 1 track to export. We'll have a double-sided station here, or double track station for this one. And then this can be a single track station again. Although, you know, it's gonna be kind of hard to like get that curve right, so I'm gonna put this way back here so we have a little more room to play with. Dorco Burrow, what? Train is more critical, what? Than a Concorde, probably. I know what you mean by Concord, but I don't know what the other word is. Practical, I think, is what that's supposed to be. A train is more practical than a Concorde, absolutely. If we wanted it to crash and burn, we'd run the train through certain places in Ohio that were crashed and burned. We're not gonna do that. That is a very steep curve, but I don't care. We're gonna go with it. And it's gonna look awful later, but oh well. We're just gonna make it work. I'm a poor typer. That is okay. I'm a poor typer too. I spam my idea out as fast as I can, then go back and edit it and correct the spelling later. So I totally get it. We're gonna add a crossover here. So we can have double tracks in the future if we want in this section. And then we need depot. And since we're cluttering everything in this small space, I'll just do this. That. It's fine. It's fine. Our first train that we're gonna name it Thomas, just for oozles. We didn't use the D1/3 last time, although I'd rather not use a train that's like super low powered. You have 3 options. If we're gonna name it Thomas, Thomas is a small train, so let's be the smallest train for Thomas. Let's do 4 cars. Probably not gonna be able to pull very much anyway. 2 line, there to there. All right, I have another locomotive we need to build, which will be to deliver coal. Does somebody else want to pick a train, and of the options 1, 2, and 3, does somebody want to pick a train and then give me a name, and I'll name the train after that. Boop. Fast forward. You name this one Train 1 Thomas. That's fitting. Thomas. There we go. Hey Ren, welcome. I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube today. I'm playing some Transport Fever. The link is in the channel description. Whatever. Channel status. All right. Yeah. Yep. Feel free to chill. Alright, do we have any suggestions for our other locomotive? The D13, the Borsig, or the BR53 Prouse G3? Triple-coupled freight locomotive of medium capacity of the Prussian state. That's the one I was probably thinking of as Prussian. Okay. Daniel? Is that what you want to name the next one, Cricket? Daniel? What number of engine do you want? The first, second, or third option? What number should Daniel be? Yep. Well, you did it semicolon 3, so I was gonna use that anyway. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we're gonna shove Daniel in the line. See how well he does. It's gonna be a little difficult because there's no signals right now, so they're gonna have a hard time figuring out right away for a little bit. Till Daniel gets up, click. Danielle. Now, you did Daniel, okay, and then period equals 3. You know what? Yeah, you know what? I'll add that. Period, and then semicolon 3. There you go. It was gonna do so well, my little boy's off the rails. If a train goes off the rails, it's not, let's say, a good thing, you know? You've not seen this one yet. That looks cool, though.
The shipyards crave steel for colossal tubs. The bigger the better. But it doesn't get there all by itself.
Alright, we got another train we gotta build. Somebody think of an idea for the next locomotive. 1, 2, or 3, and the name of the locomotive. You have to deliver steel to Glasgow. Go, Daniel, go! Yeah! Cricket's getting excited. You usually have to be a freaking nerd like me to get excited about trains, so it's nice to see other people do it too. I think there's an empty lot right there. Right there, empty lot. Yep, there wasn't a house in the way or anything. Sweet. I do need to figure this. That's a tight fit. Tight switch, but that's fine. Alright, and then we need to put a signal there and a signal here so the trains can sit and wait if the line's blocked. This one's... Go, Daniel, go! This one's named Daniel, though. Yes. Oh, that's why you're excited, because it's named Daniel. Okay. Well, does anybody have an idea for another locomotive name? And which number they want? 1, 2, or 3? The list. 2. How about Winteroo? Absolutely. Leave it to Duke to choke on actual oxygen. Gosh dang it. What a stupid idiot. Okay. Stupid idiot. Even more of an example of being stupid and an idiot. The fact that they use the same word twice. Yep. Okay. Delivering steel. 1, 2, 3, 4. I usually like to make my trains like really long, like fill the whole depot, like full station with it. But you're doing like the tutorial games. Oh, yeah, with it. Top 3 person I have met on VR chat. Aww. I'm sure that number 1 is me and number 2 is also me, right? Yeah. Yeah.
John, your ego showing.
That's okay. People beat the ego down pretty hard, so it disappears pretty quick. Yeah, sure. Alright. Winteroo. Yeah. Boom. Let's see what Winteroo looks like. Honestly, meeting Winteroo was awesome because finding a software engineer that I can talk nerdy with is very rare and hard to find. So like that made me really happy. You don't find many computer nerds like me. Although they are more advanced than I am, so I can't keep up with everything, but it's nice to at least keep up with some of it. When I was at the Spectrum store today getting my new phone, the girl that was waiting for me or whatever, like the customer service person, they were talking really nerdy about me, or about games and stuff too, and I'm like, I don't play those ones specifically, but I know of them. They were talking about Project Diva a lot, and I was thinking about trying it sometime. It's the Hatsune Miku game. I like Miku. I'm not like big huge fanatic or anything about it, but like I like Miku a lot. Back in my day in VR chat, everyone had a Miku avatar. If you didn't have a Miku avatar, you were not a real person. That was back before all the booth models and Gumroad and everything else came out though too. Okay, so see how these trains like are all waiting at the station, right? One of the settings that you can do on these is you can tell it to use any station that it has an option to use. So by doing that, you can say, hey, use whatever platform's empty, doesn't matter. Not every engine has that option. Because if they enter the station, they also need to be able to leave.
Your deliveries of high-quality steel make it possible to build particularly seaworthy ships.
Okay, we're
Time to
building
make
ships.
use of these robust steamers.
Okay.
Sustenance for the city's working masses is found out on the islands. Delectable fish swim in the sea. And the
I'm
distilleries
assuming
on the Hebrides
this is north.
produce an absolutely exquisite whiskey. It's
Port
called
Ellen?
the Water of Life. Get out there and explore the area. Every ship needs a harbor, and your venture needs a particularly good one.
Okay, we're gonna be building a harbor then. Cool.
Help to build a shipyard so that it won't be long before you can call a beautiful ship your own.
Okay. Build a shipyard. That sounds pretty.
Buy a stately boat that will sail you safely through the wild waters of the Western Isles on your daring expedition.
The Wilhelm.
Explore the Western Isles to obtain
Does anybody want to name our boat? There's nowhere else to send. Oh, there is already a station there. Okay. Cool. You literally. Oh. Well, that's fine. You're gonna pick up alcohol. So this port and this freight
Industry
depot are
is
not
buzzing.
connected.
Thanks to your
Too far
services,
apart.
its need for steel is always covered. Build a railroad in the wild west of the Highlands so that this remote stretch of land finally experiences the blessings of modern civilization.
So if this is going to be picking up alcohol, then we also need to be able to deliver the alcohol from the shipyard to the town. And according to this, the alcohol needs to be delivered here in the commercial district. So that's going to be a truck-related thing. We could use trains through town, but that'd also take up a lot of space. It's probably more practical to use trucks. Much as I'd like to use trains instead. Good thing there's an empty lot in the middle of town. There we go. See? And no one had to lose their home or business. That actually mattered. No one that actually mattered, at least.
I think some people might disagree with you, John.
Well, they're wrong. Because they didn't matter. Therefore, it doesn't matter. What do you mean they lost their home? They can find another home. Just buy a home. If you're homeless, just buy a house. Exactly. Totally. Fort Williams. Passenger train. Yay! We get to build passenger trains now. Alright, the passenger district is on this side of town. Terminal might be better here. Usually the snapping's not this bad. Usually you can like rotate it anyways. Button I'm forgetting. Like unlock it so it can rotate. Snapped. Holding down shift, maybe that'll do it. No, because as soon as it connects to the street, it snaps. Okay. Well, then I'll just make it through a station here, and then just set up, bus. Let's go check on Daniel's. Get Cricket excited again. How's Daniel doing? Daniel's got a full load of coal. So does Thomas. With iron ore. That road's in the way, so I'm just gonna trim it out. Now here's where I'm gonna tie these lines together, and they're all gonna merge into one spot.
Supply the city of Glasgow with workers none the worse for wear who haven't fallen victim to the Union's pipe dreams yet.
The Union? Well, we can't have unions. What? Yeah, we gotta give them alcohol so they don't join the Union. I think that's what that's trying to get at, right? Yeah. Unions. That's not acceptable. I don't think it's gonna happen.
These days, big landowners' fleecy balls of wool now graze where families of farmers once cultivated their patches. Lady McDougal asks for help. She wants to know if all her little sheep are still together.
I'm just making a double track line so the trains can travel through here and not get clogged up as much. Since we're probably going to be sending a lot of trains through here for passengers and freight later on. Planning ahead.
Help with accounting. And look to see if all the sheep are still there.
Okay. Double that track up. Now we need to put a passenger station in this town somewhere. See where it goes. I think no matter what, we will have to destroy houses and road. I think that's just gonna be inevitable in this case. But honestly, only having to destroy houses once in the whole gameplay, right? Like we haven't had to do this before, so this is fine. Yeah, it's fine. Are you? I just destroyed that road. Don't you just build over it? That's rude. I'm also noticing there's a significant height difference, well, that I have to contend with. Alright, well that deleted a lot more than I wanted it to. Price of progress. Okay. Go. So that delivers into the center of the passenger district. We'll worry about the question marks for the next quest once I finish the passenger line. So this actually does reach the houses, so we don't need to worry about a bus line. So, passenger trains. How many should we make? 1 or 2 passenger trains for this line? I personally feel like 2 with how far of a distance it is. Or we can have one long train or 2 shorter trains. What do y'all think? A long boy. Alright. Pick what... If we're gonna do a long boy, we should probably do the best engine for, like, hauling that many cars. Should probably do the big one. We have 120 meters, technically, of platform. So let's do the big locomotive. And make a train that's 100 and... I think 100 might be. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll make it double length. Instead of 4 cars, we'll make it 8 cars. 84 meters. It should fit in the platform just fine. New line. We're gonna go from passenger station to passenger station. Oh, what's the name? What do you want to name Long Boy? Size don't matter. Alright. Size don't matter. Oh, whatever. Here we go. We got our little rail network going now. Now, the other quest was a side quest. Help the counting and look to see if all the sheep are still there. What was it? These days, landowners big landowners, fleecy balls of wool, now graze where crafters, hard to tell, this text is so small, where crafters once cultivated their patches. Lady McDougal asks for help. She wants to know if all her sheep are still together. Okay, we gotta go find the lost sheep. And that's... Nope, not there. Not there. Not there either. Ah, they're in the mountains.
Have dozed off from all the counting.
Make some noise to wake them up. We have to, like, build something nearby. If I can use a train whistle. Can I use a train whistle? Okay. I have an idea what it wants is for me to actually, like... maybe build some... Oh, can I bulldoze something? Oh, that works. Bulldozer makes noise.
What's going on here? Oh yeah. Inventory's over and done with. The sheep are all there. Madam, sir.
Yep. The sheep are all there. Why were you asleep? Tending the flock? Hey, the beer run's almost here. There we go. Here's the beer, boys. Or is it whiskey? What's it actually called? It's whiskey. Well, if they're Scottish. Of course it's whiskey. Of course. Yeah. Here's size don't matter. That made it back fast. Okay. Transporting people. I guess at this point we just have to wait for the people to get finished transporting. Now, I can assume already that they're going to want us to connect this to our rail network. I'm debating on just hooking it up now, but they might want specific place for the station, so I'll wait. But what I can do is set up the passing loop, though. That we'll need anyway. And then we need a passing loop for the station so that they can bypass the station. Actually, they might require... It doesn't say that it requires cargo of any kind. So, we could just bypass the station, but I'm going to go ahead and put tracks down so that way if I need to I can put a platform. And I can make it deliver cargo and stuff too. Just in case we need it later. I'm debating like how long I want to play and stream today. Depending on how fast it goes to get through these quests. And I noticed there's like 3 different chapters. Or there's 3 different, I don't know what they are. Chapters and then sub-chapters or whatever. There's like 3 different regions in the quest thing. So if I can, I'll just play until either I get exhausted from streaming playing or... I'll just finish the first chapter and then end it there, and then I'll do the second chapter of the next stream, and so on and so on and so on. The next stream that I do, I'll probably work on the Traveler or maybe D&D planning or something. Something programming related is my guess, but it could... I don't know yet. Oh my gosh. I don't think OSHA would approve of this.
OSHA doesn't approve of a lot of
New
things.
workers from the Highlands are remarkably productive as they slave away.
Yeah.
To keep them in a good mood and make sure they don't fall for any kinds of rebellious activities, precautionary sedation is called for. Whiskey from the Western Isles is excellently suited to this purpose. Supply the city with cheap booze that pacifies the dissatisfied so that subversive activities don't get started. Thanks to you, throats are well lubricated all over Glasgow. But on an empty stomach, the water of life makes people anything but lively. What is required is a sound basis in the form of solid food. A new dish is currently on everyone's lips. Deep-fried fish with deep-fried potatoes. What a culinary delight! Help this masterpiece of British cuisine without fail some of the whiskey.
Apparently, I've like already completed some of these. They're just auto-completing. How convenient.
Evaporates out on the open seas. Is it the legendary angel share that imperceptibly vanishes there? If it is, then the angels must be awfully thirsty.
The angel share. I feel like I've heard of this term before, but I could be grasping at straws. But I think the angel share is kind of like based on the story of sailors thought they saw an angel out at sea or whatever that demanded alcohol from them, so they had to give the angel alcohol, and that's why they had less alcohol when they arrived at shore. And that was the story that they used rather than saying we drank all the alcohol. No, it was divine intervention that did it. God made us do it. I think it's something like that, but I don't remember exactly the story.
A ship sails.
Perfect excuse for why they drank all the alcohol.
Exactly.
I mean, the angel drank
The
it.
angel out at sea made us do it.
Word has it that cheerful singing coming from the steamer was heard on shore.
21 passengers out of 64. Wow. Okay. Find the ship with the drunkards. Oh, my ship got lost.
Captain Klein says
'Cause
the
they're all
ferrymen
drunk.
are very poorly paid, so they might have occasionally treated themselves to a sip from the cargo. That just won't do, of course.
Oops.
If at all, then they ought to get drunk like self-respecting people do it, inside a good pub where it's nice and cozy.
I mean, if I was gonna get drunk, getting drunk in a pub, I don't know. I feel like that probably would be the socially normal thing to do, I suppose. I'm just not really into alcohol myself.
Remember, alcohol and getting lost in it is for the weak.
Exactly. Some people get lost in their backyard when they're sober. One thing I've actually been pretty good at is being able to like not get lost. Like usually, like I have a pretty good like sense of like map awareness and stuff. My grandmother, however, will get lost in her own backyard. In a very literal sense. In a non-joking manner. Non-joking manner. Yeah. Okay, we need to transport fish.
The fish out in the Atlantic leap happily into the nets, all on their own. Thanks to the railroad, the merchandise is even still fresh when it arrives in town.
Alright. Oh, we have a new engine available. We have engine number 4, which is like a little short train. Triple-coupled tank locomotive without trailing axles. One of the first steam locomotives to be built according to standards. Oh, okay. Yeah. This is when they did the standardization of like British Rail and a bunch of other
A
places.
mysterious stone circle is going to transport you into the past, where you can help James Fraser, an equally courageous and passionate man, to win the decisive Battle of Culloden against the English Redcoats and write history in the process. The stones don't reveal their secret to just anyone. Prove that you are worthy of their wonders. How is this achieved? Well, that's written in the stars.
Okay, that's gonna be a puzzle to solve later. Let's build our train first. Anybody have a preference for train number 1, 2, 3, or 4, and a name for it? Gilbert Barkley, absolutely. We will name it that, but which one? Which one do you want? Do you want the first locomotive, the second one, the third one, or the fourth one? I feel like Gilbert Berkeley sounds like a big engine name. Me. That's my thought, at least. So, Moosey, what do you think? You have a preference? Gives me a chance to take my medication while you're coming up with a number. Or if you don't want to decide, I'll just pick one or have somebody else decide. Just pick for me. Okay. It's a long distance train. And I feel like the name Gilbert is a big engine name. Let's do that. We'll make it a long train as well. So, from the fish depot to the Glasgow yards. Then we're gonna do Gilbert, Barkley. He just cut that engine in line. Do you see that? Wow. How rude. This station is starting to get very populated. I don't know if Cricket's still here, but I think maybe we should upgrade Daniel and Thomas a little bit. And we'll upgrade the steel train as well. That way they're all up to date. They're all 8 cars long. Increased carrying capacity. Okay. Supplying the pub. Supply the pub with whiskey. Well, they should be dropping off whiskey. Is there a reason why the pub's not getting any? Probably wants me to put the station closer to it. There. See if that makes a difference. Solving the stones. Okay. This says... Let's see if we can figure out the clues. The Craignadun. Craignadun. I don't know, something like that. Mysterious stone circle. Going to transport you into the past where you can help James Fraser, equally courageous and passionate man, to win the decisive battle of Culloden against the English Redcoats and write history. The stones don't reveal their secrets to just anyone. Prove that you are worthy of their wonders. How could this be achieved? Well, that's written in the stars. Modify the carriage route and let it drive along the secret form. So we need to make these, like, go in a certain order, basically. As to what the order is, I don't know. And it says to see the stars, but it's the middle of the day. Unless you're Kirito high on something, I don't think we're gonna go see the stars in the middle of the day.
Only if you're looking with your eyes.
Only if you look with your eyes, absolutely.
Also remember, Kirito can't be held responsible for Stone's Kirito. That guy's an idiot.
Yeah, exactly. I have literally no idea how to do this part of this quest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's skipping every other station. That's going backwards. Every other station. Let's give that a try and see if that goes anywhere, I guess. Mysterious Stone 4, Mysterious Stone 5.
The secret of the stones
Oh.
has been revealed. Although they didn't tell him
Okay,
much
maybe you just
about
had to do,
it
like,
before
literally
six.
anything.
It was
I guess.
only to last Monday morning. But
Here,
maybe
the
that
stones are-
is better than waking up in the midst of a fierce battle.
Okay, so I went backwards in time to Monday. Okay, well, today's Monday, so that's convenient. Is the pub still not getting whiskey? By the pub with whiskey, but it's getting whiskey.
Slime chain, as they say around here.
Oh, there we go. And the fish delivery has not finished yet. Where's our fish train? Where's Gilbert? Gilbert, there we go. Gilbert to the rescue. All we're waiting on is for you to finish the quest, bud. I like the red and white wheels. The red and white are a really nice color combination. The red wheels and the white tires. I did not realize that tunnel is broken. Okay.
Thanks to your
We did it!
the industrial metropolis of Glasgow is really bursting into bloom. The factories are supplied with inexpensive labour, and the workforce with hard liquor and fish. The city council is grateful, and has even proposed to Her Majesty Queen Victoria that you should be knighted. What an honour!
Wow. We got all the Scotsmen drunk. Yay!
Rose of the 19th century. An unassuming spot with an auspicious name, Topolobampo, with a climate milder than anywhere else. Plains as fertile as the Garden of Eden. And in the mountains, untold riches. The perfect place to make a utopia come true. A life of freedom and equality for all.
All right, next place, Mexico. Let's go. Get your passports. Let's go. We're hopping the border. We're going down to Mexico. What are we doing down here? Not coffee. We already did coffee. I guess we'll find out.
You have just bought a patch of land from the Mexican government. Here, your vision is supposed to become a reality.
I see lots of desert.
A free and fair society.
Oh.
Together with a few like-minded people, you are going to build the city of the future in Topolobampo.
Topolobampo. That sounds cool.
It shouldn't be all that difficult, since you've already built several railway lines successfully.
Yes, I was successful in those. Thank you for acknowledging
Welcome to the
that I
City
did
of
a good
Dreams.
job on the last mission. Yep.
You set out to come here in order to establish a society where no one has to suffer hardship. Everything will belong to everyone and be available in abundance. Large numbers of men and women want to join you, with permission to build their dwellings precisely according to their ideas. Start off by obtaining the necessary material. Excellent raw materials can be found in the surrounding area. All you need to do is get them into town.
Deliver 30 logs. Cool. Okay. So let's do a planning phase, okay? So, if we're gonna connect everything in the future, then we need to get Topolobampo. Bompo, whatever. We're gonna need to connect to these industries and to these, this industry in this town. And whatever this ends up being in the future, I guess. So... I think one rail line that then would split here work. Do that. Oh, this needs to connect over here as well. Okay. This should not be a terminal. This needs to be a through station. So let's make this a through station. I'll wait to connect that up when we need it later. Although, let's go ahead and get this set up. This is the kind of stuff that I like to do a lot, is like resource management and stuff like that. Okay. So let's start hooking all this up. Just checking the chat every so often to make sure I'm missing any messages. Fun. Okay. That still does not reach that station, though. I'll have to put a truck station, I guess, and do trucks in this town. I was trying to avoid trucks if I could, just to, like, maximize the amount of trains that we have. I'm gonna lay all this track down and then find out later that it wants me to do something completely different, aren't I? Depot. Okay. Ooh, look at the engines that we have available here. Does anybody want to help me pick out some engines? Both engine, like the actual locomotive and the name of them. We're going to be needing... Let's see. Logs to logs. Silver to silver. Spoon to I don't know where the spoons go yet. We'll need 2 there. 3. We'll need at least 3 right now. Does anybody have any ideas? If not, I'll just make them, I guess. Okay, I guess I don't see anything being suggested. I'll go ahead and just mix them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. I'm gonna start them off as long trains from the beginning. My favorite locomotive is the 440 model, myself. That's my favorite locomotive specifically is Jupiter, which is a 440 model, known as the American model. They're used in building the Transcontinental Railroad. They're the ones you usually see in like movies and stuff. If you see a train that has 4 driving wheels on the side, then that'd be an American. If you see one that's got 3 driving wheels on the side, instead of not 3. If you see one that has 6 driving wheels, 3 on each side, that'd be the Mogul, which is also used in a lot of Western movies. So the American and the Mogul are both really popular. Go ahead and get this started. Okay. A new line, there to there. And then we need silver train in factory. I'll set that up afterwards. So the cactus farm to the cactus distillery. Yeah, go ahead and build. Kind of roughly know what we need based on the map. Let's do Mogul for the cactus. Cactus farm to cactus distillery. This. Oh, I need to deliver the logs directly to the city first. Okay. I'll set that up next. I do need to build that truck line though, so I'll get it over with. Go. Okay, so this log train needs to switch. So I can send it down. That's delivering logs. Then we need a train that can deliver silver to the spoon factory. Do the Baldwin class for that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. Alright, I need to go print some papers. I will be right back in a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let the game screen stay on this time, so you can see the trains moving around the map. And hopefully they don't get stuck, since I don't have all the signals set up yet. We'll see. Alright, be right back. The streamer has returned. They have not forgotten about them. About you all. Okay. So how'd the log delivery go while I was gone? It did none. But y'all stuck? Oh, okay.
Probably.
The trains got stuck. I knew I probably should have fixed that before I left, but I didn't. I thought I'd be smart and just risk it, but no. Whoops. Just double tracking the line. Since we're gonna be sending a lot of trains through here, down through here later anyway. Starting to get a little worn out. Too bad yet. Okay. Let's see if this works better. Now that I have the track double lined, so the trains can pass each other properly. $56 lumber. That'll instantly finish this quest. Start the next quest. Hopefully, maybe instantly finish that if I'm lucky. Wait, what? Why did you not unload your lumber? What? Did I not? Oh, I need to put up truck route, don't I? Yeah, I do. Okay, fine. I'll set up a truck route. Alright, let's try again. I force you to go back and deliver logs in that town. This is gonna need a shipyard or something. Oh, might as well. If it lets me build it. Shipyard from there. Gosh dang it, those are passenger depots. I need freight. Drag in. Okay. And shipyard. Build. I'm assuming they probably are going to want me to take it by ship from there all the way over here, but I'm going to try to use the rail network instead. I'd prefer to use the rail network. Okay, buy a train. This is a long distance. Once they'll use a mogul. There we go. Oh. Take care, world. Thanks for, and since you said you're listening to the stream still, world, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it.
The buildings that have gone up look downright
I know that the chat's kind of quiet, so it's kind of hard for me to like talk to myself. But you know, I appreciate the people that lurk around too.
But a fulfilled life includes more than just
I'm a lurker too, so I can't really judge people for lurking.
well-being. Make sure that the municipal facilities of Topolobampo are furnished with the
As long as
necessary
people are
facilities.
at least somewhat interested in what I'm doing.
Health and a zest for life.
Be
The
happy with
city of
that.
the future will lure plenty of guests who want to marvel at this model of success with their own eyes. That's why the hotel should be fitted with only the finest furnishings. With stylish eating utensils, for example.
And I think boxcars deliver spoons too, right? Oh, yeah. So manage line. So this will take cactus from the cactus ranch, drop it off at the whiskey maker, make whiskey, which will also be stored in the boxcars. Then it will also go to the silver spoon factory, which will pick up silver spoons, which are also stored in the boxcar, and then drop the silver spoons off at Topolobampo or whatever as well. So like that one train is doing a bunch of work.
Real street
Efficient.
the kind they have in all the glamorous cities, would suit Topolobampo to a T. It would give the members of the community. The streetcar is a good thing, but on no account should what the draft horses leave behind be allowed to end up in front of the town's prestigious buildings.
Build a streetcar and transport 10 people. Avoid stops near the hotel and the hospital. Okay. Oh, I hate that it just destroyed like all this house. Oh, they'll rebuild. I could have been watching what I was doing more, but I just didn't care. I regret it. I realized that I made those tram tracks because I thought it said it wanted a tram, but I'm realizing that trams don't exist yet in this time period, so I don't know what it wanted. Hello there, welcome. Oh. Oh, I just need to double up all the stations. Okay. Hi, Obi. I'm probably gonna make this my last mission for stream today. Once I finish this, take a little bit of a mental break. I want to try to stream Helldivers at some point. My new PC should handle it, but I haven't tested it yet. Now, oh, that truck depot is screwing over that, doesn't it? Carrying, oh no, it's fine. Carrying people. I need it to carry people. Got it. Gosh dang it, I bought the wrong kind of horse vehicles. I don't understand. Oh. The tram depot is a different building. I thought it was the same building. I guess not. We have a comm outage at work, so my phone needs to be available if someone needs to call me. Otherwise, I would sit in bed. Yeah, that's fair. I understand.
Wonderful. Fundamental needs of the community are provided for. Even more is being produced than the colony needs for itself. To enable prosperity to multiply.
I am having some pain getting worse and worse. So my healthy streak of the last week or 2 weeks of feeling like really good has started ending yesterday, and it's officially ended as of right now.
The benefit of one and all still lie ahead. Decide which commodity you want to export overseas for the benefit of society.
Ooh, let's export. We want to export spoons or alcohol? What are we gonna export? What y'all thinking? I'll leave that decision for a minute or so. Okay. Now, this green line needs to be fixed. Now, can I set these? don't understand. Okay. What am I doing wrong? Streets. Oh, tram track. Gosh dang it. I never actually enabled the tram track. That makes a difference. I upgraded the streets, but it didn't actually check. Now I do. Now it works. Yay! Overseas trade. I think it'd be more fun to export alcohol, honestly, but we do have a lot of spoons being... I don't see a bunch of alcohol. Have we produced any alcohol? Well, we've got produced some. Let's do the spoons.
Silver spoons from the legendary silver mines in the Sierra Madre are going to be a major export hit.
Buildings. We want a cargo depot.
There are simply too many bachelors hanging around on the streets of Topolobampo. It's enormously detrimental to productivity. That's why you should see to it that their rambunctious ways are tamed. The streetcar is amazing, except that it doesn't stop where people want to go. And thanks to advanced technology, the line could run in the center of town without horse manure lying around everywhere.
Okay, now that I've built the whole tram network, they're like, oh yeah, by the way, we have electric trams now, so you can run it down the center of town without making horse droppings everywhere. So yeah, we're gonna want you to destroy everything you just built and build brand new lines. Yep, sounds good. Yep, totally reasonable. Yep. I'm not gonna lose my sanity. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, that's totally understandable of a task to request. Okay. Transport, but now... Technically, it doesn't say that I have to rebuild the lines. So... Let's see if this works.
Thanks to the miracle of electricity.
Okay,
now the
cool.
streetcar can service all the important places. As
I'll
if that
rebuild all my
wouldn't offer
tracks.
Pleasant fragrance too.
Love stories and marriage matters, except
When people
bring
get
10
married,
people.
they have children,
Okay.
and then they become law-abiding and straight-laced. You ought to help out a bit on the subject of romance, so that it won't be long before wedding bells are ringing.
Orange juice.
So according to this, when people have children, they become mature, law-abiding, straight-laced citizens.
Bullshit.
I mean, what type of parent wants to go to prison when they could be raising their kid?
Exactly. They put their kid in prison. That way, they're 3 square meals a day, roof over and board taken care of. That's what they do.
Yeah, and they also get to learn the perfect stabbing angles.
Exactly. You get it. You get it.
That ice cream was good, but now I have myself a nice, very small glass, cold cup of orange juice. It's quite nice.
Children are just acceptable slave labor.
Exactly.
They think the same thing in 1920.
Tracks. I need to lay tracks.
You say that like they stopped thinking that.
As the meme joke thing goes, Minecraft says, back to the mines. They want
Kids
mostly only if
dream
they are
of
your
mines.
kids. Yeah,
They yearn for the mines.
absolutely. How that works. I'm sure the Twitch wouldn't be angry with this conversation at all whatsoever. I honestly don't know. In
Twitter's
Minecraft.
worse.
Yeah,
Twitter
in
would
Minecraft.
be-
Absolutely.
I want to slaughter everyone. In Minecraft? You
Yeah.
mean in Minecraft, right?
Yeah. Big enough streamers can get away with a lot of things. Small enough streamers can get away with it because nobody's watching their stuff, I guess, too, but not a good practice to get into, I suppose. If I want to try to, like, learn more about streaming and try to, like, help manage and, like, plan techie stuff for streamers, learn more about that. Oh, I have to use a tram up that hill? Oh my gosh. Okay, fine. Fine, I'll use a tram. Probably better to use a tram anyway.
Why does my cup of orange juice smell like marinara?
You enjoyed pizza a lot with it?
Thought that was pineapple.
I really don't know. All I know is I'm allergic to pineapple, so pineapple does not belong on pizza because I can't eat it.
You're allergic to a lot of things, Sean.
I'm allergic to a lot of things. You are absolutely right. When I was at the Spectrum office today, there's a little girl there, like a little boy, like with their parents, and she's like, "Why are you missing your front tooth?" And I'm like, "Because I didn't brush my teeth enough when I was a kid. But you should make sure to brush your teeth. Did you brush your teeth today?" And she just looked away suspiciously. I'm like, "It's too late for me, but it's not for you. Brush your teeth." And then I told the mom, I said, when I was their age, I told my parents that it made me sick. And they didn't believe me. They thought I was just whining about it. I'm actually allergic to the toothpaste. So if I would have had that caught at a young age, I could have saved it. But it's too late. Now that I'm an adult and I've discovered this, I found stuff that works, but it's too late. So I at least warned the mother, like, hey, you know, sometimes your kids actually are sick. Yeah, I told my parents that a lot of foods made me sick, and they just thought I was a picky eater, and they didn't care. In my generation, that's just what it was. There was no immune system issues in my generation. Nope. Okay, I need to get passengers from A to B. It'll be nice to have a passenger train, honestly. I'm realizing I put the wrong platform. I also have a passenger platform on both ends, I guess. Hate the fact that it's not symmetrical, but whatever, it's fine. I'll learn to cope. I don't know if Creeper and Toast are still lurking out there somewhere. I know they're in the voice chat with me. But if y'all are lurking out there... when I finish this mission, would either one of you want to play Helldivers? That also goes to Obi and Ren as well, but... I know, Sure? Okay. Sure? Okay, there's two. There's... Obi, Ren, will either one of you want to take the 4th slot for Helldivers?
I'm good.
Good? Okay. Ren, you seem like he's preoccupied on other things, so I'm not surprised. It's okay. Seem like you're in your world.
Just a wee bit.
Just chilling. Nothing wrong with that. I'll make you play games with me another time. That's not a problem. You use the word make. Yes. Absolutely. One, two, three. That makes that work. Okay. Deliver any passengers? Probably not. The road up that hill is so steep that even these things can't climb it. This is at full speed. One or two metal farm patches real quick. Oh, it's gonna be a little while before I finish this mission anyway, I'm sure. My production has slowed down a lot. Where's my train for the spoon factory? Box train? Oh my gosh.
I'm almost done with something, but I can hop on in a minute.
Okay, it'll be a little while, but I just thought I'd let you know ahead of time. I'm gonna try to stream a little bit of it before I end my stream officially, just to see if it works. If it crashes, then I'm just gonna let the stream crash, and then I'll worry about it another time. But if it actually does let me stream Helldivers, then I'll probably just let it go for a little longer.
Alright. Yeah. Wanted to tell you something goofy, but I forgot what I was going to tell you.
Oh.
So right now I'm just doing some small tasks to try to get my brain to remember it.
Manage vehicle. I'm gonna make a copy.
You guys tinker?
Tinker? Like building? Like making things? Yes.
like just like creation or finding things around the house and messing with them.
I tinker, but mostly with
Like
computer
tunnel
sciencey
parts.
stuff.
Yeah, so you take tech apart and stuff.
Kind of. I mean, I built my PC, kind of like physically build it. Toast helped me pick out the parts though.
You put it together.
Yeah. My kind of tinkering is more in the digital aspect, where, like, I'll tinker with avatars for VR chat. I'll discover things that did not exist on avatars, or like new mechanics, new features, and I'll discover how to make that stuff work. So like, or like
Really?
world features, like how to make sound barriers and stuff like that, like things that didn't previously work. But that's more of like software tinkering. Joe says their current count is 5 for stuff they built. That's cool.
I build things that I need.
I
If I need a
learn.
table, I'll build one.
Yeah, I
If
kind of learn as I need.
Something, I'll build it.
I tinker with wood. I'll grab a piece of wood and then end up with a heart or something.
In
made of
another
wood.
life, I would be a carpenter in that aspect, because I love like carpentry stuff, but that requires
Woodworking?
finances I don't have. Yep. And that requires
Yeah.
finances don't have, and physical strength, like dexterity stuff that I don't have because of being disabled.
Yeah, wood is expensive these days.
There's
Yeah.
actually a type of foam that's just as hard as wood.
Mm-hmm.
Same density, same like almost same material, but
balsa?
it's foam. You can break it.
Is it like
I
balsa
forget,
wood or something?
but
Airplanes use
no foam. It's a type of foam.
Huh. Thing is, I figure it's probably what model airplane users or model airplanes use, but I don't know.
I have a whole bag of it in my garage.
Let me find.
Carrying people, plant. Oh, I didn't plant the trees. Oh, okay.
Love was short-lived. The brand new parents are constantly getting in each other's hair. And there's no end to the children's hollering and crying. In comparison, those bachelors hanging around were actually...
I think it's
harmless.
polyurethane foam.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Ow! I just touched my sunburn. Ow! Ah, frick. So, I did what they asked. I took all the bachelors up into the mountains on the mountaintop with their lovers so they could, you know, make out and make babies. And they made babies, and they're like, yeah, now the babies are yelling and screaming, and it was probably better to have bachelors. Because now it's even more noisy than before. Whoops. Port silver spoons. Have any silver spoons even made it to the port? Probably not. They're all getting sucked up there.
You close the run.
There's a lot of cacti. Let's make these trains a little longer. $160 is the actual max length. That is a gorgeous train. I'd use another word, but that might be a little inappropriate. That is a gorgeous train. Nice.
Roll up our sleeves and make a disaster to trick the federal government out of it.
Bum-ba-da-dum-bum-bum. The soul department. Oh. Planning out sacrifices for my soul to learn Unity to make custom VR chat avatar. Oh, I think I read that. I forgot to read it out loud. I meant, yeah. I mean, if you want to learn Unity stuff, I teach Unity, like avatars, world making. But I only teach it to my friends. But I will teach my friends that stuff, and I love teaching. So don't feel like it's a burden to ask. It gives me joy to teach somebody and like help, like watch somebody grow. Like I love that. It makes me so happy and fulfilled. So don't feel like a burden to ask me. I just make the rule that I only teach my friends, because I've had people that like pretend to be my friend just so I teach them, and then they'll disappear as soon as they learn what they need, and they'll never talk to me again. And I'm like, oh, okay, so I'm just a free tutor for you. Okay, but like actual friends that stick around, actually care, absolutely.
Ooh.
Pardon me. So sorry. I'll be right back.
Okay. I think we need to deliver more silvers. Manage vehicle. Oh, I see what it done did. This has been broken for a while.
Did he done it?
I done did it. I done did it. It's been done broken, and it's been stuck there for probably half an hour, and I never fixed it. Never noticed. I am a bad dispatcher. Letting my trains get stuck like that. I'm just maxing out the length on all these trains anyway. Passenger train, though, I don't think it has enough passengers. Well, why not? I'll do 5 carriages. Not max, but it's good. See, at this point, I might as well just make that a double track all the way through there. But so close to being finished with the game, there's no... Here we go. Here's the boxcar train.
The typest of shit that I have been on as of this current moment.
Hmm. Cab view. Wish you could go up or down slightly with the cab view.
John, you're Duke, you're streaming, right?
Yep, I'm on Twitch. Technically, I'm on Twitch on
Okay.
and YouTube, technically, but I haven't
Alright.
had my YouTube at all.
Okay, gotcha, boss.
Yep.
Just didn't want to do nothing while you were on stream.
Yep, you're good. Yeah, that's why the channel I labeled it as live. And I'm like, well, I'll just use that if I'm on live so that people know when they join.
Yeah, I just remember you were talking about turning your stream off.
Yeah, I was
wanted to hear
gonna
you put it on
try to
there.
do that after I finish this mission, but it's taking forever because I did not fix my trains like I should have.
More the merrier.
Now that I fixed it, it's actually progressing the story.
W.
Yeah.
If you need me, I'm just gonna be muted, and don't feel afraid to message me.
I'll let you know verbally, but I also can DM you if you want when I'm ready for Helldivers. I'm probably gonna try to stream at least one match of Helldivers just to see if my stream can handle it, and then I'll probably end the stream and just play normally. Yeah.
I got you. Where my
Just
Sunday
test.
best?
Yeah.
Got you, boss.
Gotcha.
I gotta keep hearing because there's a copyrighted sound in my background. I'm sorry for interrupting you.
Oh no, you're fine. I heard the Peter for like a couple seconds, but I don't think it's worried. I don't think it's anything to worry about anyway.
Oh, that wasn't anyone named Peter.
Oh, I thought it was like a Family Guy. I thought I heard Family Guy or something in the background at one point.
No, I'll send you the show.
Okay. I was gonna say it doesn't. Whatever it is not picking up then. I just heard a couple seconds of something. That was it. Come on, deliver. It'll be done. Come on.
Fantastic. The export business is on target. Only very few prefer looking for quarrels and being idle. It's no loss when they leave town. But maybe precaution should be taken that others don't do the same. More exports mean more prosperity too. And as a result, more satisfaction for the whole colony so that nobody else will want to move away. The people prospected too greedily and too deep. Who knows what they aroused in the darkness? In any case, the
Oh
shaft
no, the
leads-
mine shaft collapsed. Oh no. That's unfortunate.
Oh my. Despite all your efforts, Topolobampo goes under in a sorry state. Maybe the human race simply isn't ready yet for a life in paradise. So that idea
I'll be right
no
back. I
one
need to
will
go
ever
grab
be
myself my
reminded of
dinner.
this sad episode. Instead of using all the alcohol solely for medical purposes, special guests could be served a small glass of it too. As the tasty worms can't be found just anywhere. A Mexican market vendor, Senora, thinks there might be a good chance of nabbing some halfway between the forest and the sawmill, if you hurry.
How between the forest and the sawmill? What? South of the forest and dig for worms there. Oh, I'm out of money. How have I lost so much money? Guess digging a hole takes a lot of it. Okay. Where am I supposed to dig? South of the forest. South of the forest. I guess I needed to figure out which way is north, I guess. Well, I probably highlighted area. There it is. Okay.
Our informer is certain. They were still here a moment ago. But the worms seem to have disappeared just as fast. Give it another try in the riverbank near town. Nothing doing. Again. They must truly be the speediest worms in all of Mexico. Maybe you'll have more luck at the seaside.
I'm trying to find my worms.
You've finally caught them. The speediest worms in Mexico.
Okay. Quiet withdrawal. Play your efforts, Tom. Maybe even raise so that I even know. Good idea to erase any traces of this experiment. It's the only way to enable future generations to start over. So, in other words, this whole idea of trying to build this paradise city in Mexico, despite the fact that it's going well, like, oh, this is a mistake. Destroy everything so that no one knows it was ever here. That way, paradise can be made again in the future, and they don't know how bad of a mistake it was.
The remaining stocks
Okay.
of the manufactured goods shouldn't go to waste. The Mexican population is grateful for those kinds of handouts. You don't end up with nothing to show for it.
Doesn't put the station magically within distance. No, it doesn't. Figure. Misk. Side entrance. Can I just, like, slightly make that reach without having to rebuild a whole new station stuff, please? Just reach a little bit farther. There we go. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, are you gonna be stuck or what? What's going on? Okay. Oh. Alright, up trains. $1,290. 17. I am feeling very loopy all of a sudden. Like my blood pressure or something just crashed really hard.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Ba-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum. Bum. Ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Come on, hurry it up. $82 out of 90. Did it stop producing cactuses or something? Why is there no cactuses?
Anger.
I don't know.
Anger-y.
Anger.
And I must rush the Xeno.
Hmm? The music in this is actually kind of entertaining. Like, I don't know. Spanish or Latin. Yes.
See to it that
That's
no
nice.
one notices you're ever here.
Friends from the city and
It's the
landscape.
only way
Okay.
to enable more advanced generations to venture a completely new start in the future.
What do you mean by erase the traces? Due to the no one notices you were here, the only way to enable more advanced generations to venture completely to start a new future. What? Erase the traces. It's doing it on its own. I don't know what it's doing. It asked me to delete the buildings? Oh. Yeah, just demolish all the houses and stuff. Yeah, just delete everything. Got it. I'm almost out of money. I'm losing money, apparently. Uh-oh. I hope this is the last part of the mission, because I can't spend any more money. I'm completely out. I overbuilt my network. I didn't think I was going to take this long to do everything. My train got stuck. Lost lots of money sitting in the depot. Whoops. I have to just redo this mission next time. Oh, what lines earn the least amount of money? Oh, those are bleeding money because they're stuck again. Why do they keep getting stuck? I don't understand.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Oh well.
Ah, finish the game, finally. Return to main menu.
Russia at the turn of the century.
Alright.
Tsar
Russia?
Nicholas rules
The
with
next
iron
mission is in Russia.
Anyone who dares to be thrilled by
Trans-Siberian Railway. I will do
is
that next
summarily
time I
sent
stream
to the
this
endless
game, though.
vastness of Siberia. Man,
Well, I am going to officially end the stream, but I'm going to let it keep going just so I can test Helldivers. So I will say my goodbyes just in case it crashes when I open up Helldivers. So thank you for watching. For those who stuck around, I appreciate all of you. And I will try to stream more regularly. I'm going to try to stream one match of Helldivers to see if it works. If it crashes, then I'm just going to leave the stream off. Which is why I'm saying the goodbyes now, just in case. But yeah. Love you too, Creeper. You know, Toast didn't tell me that they loved me in chat. They're probably the other viewer that I have right now. Did Toast leave? Yeah, like... Uh-huh. Like, yeah, you don't want to admit to it on stream. That's what it is. I see how it is. Okay. Love you very little. I love you very little. Nice one. Alright. I'm going to go print papers really quick while Helldivers opens up. I will be right back. I also need to move my car from the parking lot across the street to my driveway. So, I will be right back, but give me an extra minute or two. Anyway, for those who want to play Helldivers, go ahead and get it open, and we'll stream a game, and then after that I'll play just normally off stream. We're back.
Okay, I'm back.
Hello. Duke just ended his stream, by the way.
Okay.
Or that, or he just died. Yeah.
He's out printing papers.
Death. Sorry, I have a sore throat.
I have had dinner. I have consumed all the leftovers. Now, time to kill some puppets. And horribly mutated individuals.
Hey, yo, Ren. Do you think it's good if I invite Buddy? Do you think John would be fine with that?
Unless John has bad history with said party, I don't see a problem with it.
No, I don't think John's ever even met this guy.
I doubt John would have a problem with it.
I sent him a- I sent him
That's
a-
how servers grow. People invite other people.
Yeah. I remember because I had a talk with him about that type of thing last night, and I told him why I don't invite anybody to the server. It's a lot of the people I work with tend to be crude or very blunt.
Well,
Not to say that there's a lack of people like who are not like that, because they're actually somewhat in abundance. It's just my majority of the folks I work with are blunt. So and this is just this one specific person I think would enjoy this place, and vice versa.
I would still, if you have any doubts, talk to John. I doubt he'd say no, but if you have any doubts, talk to him.
I'm inviting friendings. Ren, I think, do I have you added?
Yeah, I have you added. Hi, Creeper. Hi, Toast.
John Helldiver has returned for service.
Hey, I sent you a DM, John.
Okay.
Is it alright if we talk about it? Because I was just talking to Ren about it. I was gonna ask. There's one person I work with who I would like to invite.
If you're asking about like the server, my only rule for the server here at Red Wolf 1 is I want a safe environment. So like I don't want people that are like, you know, very like people that
He's
are like
not,
very opinionated, to like hate, you know, like that. As long as they're not like that, they're fine.
he's not hateful.
Yeah.
He had a boyfriend when I met him.
Oh, that's fine. Doesn't bother me. But yeah, I just try to make a safe environment. So as long as they're chill, they're cool, they're welcome.
He's one of my close friends.
Yep.
I just thought he'd enjoy this place and vice versa.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you.
I try to make Red Wolf a place for the lost and broken, those who don't have a home. I try to make it a place for that, but I want to make sure that it's a safe environment, though, too, because a lot of the people that are here, there's a lot of people here with a really good heart that are very caring and good-natured. However, there's also that because of that, it's also really easy to exploit that too. So, whose ship are we hopping on, by the way?
I have French and Creeper on my ship right now.
Okay, I'll join yours then. I think if I join either one of them, I'll party ship. But yeah, I just try to make a safe environment and stuff.
He is gay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Openly gay.
We have a lot of people here that are everywhere on that spectrum. Even I'm somewhere.
I mean, you know me.
I'm on the LGBT spectrum somewhere. I just don't know where it's at yet, but I'm somewhere.
You're
I use a female avatar. Yeah, I gender identity side of it, but yeah, I'm somewhere on it.
You're having a gender crisis. I'm sorry.
I think a crisis.
That's a joke.
No, it's fine.
A joke.
No, it's fine. I think a crisis would have the idea of like, there's, I don't know, stress about it. Maybe I don't know. For me, it's kind of like just figuring out what makes me happy and just doing what makes me happy. I guess that makes sense.
Lima Charlie.
Yeah. Okay.
You're good.
Oh, I see that. Well, it's gone. Let me see. I love you very little. Wait. I love you very little. Yeah, Toast. I've been here all the hours.
Yeah.
I love you like the littlest, the least.
Oh, yeah, no, it's going.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll ask for Toast and Creeper. I'm gonna ask like when we're in game, check the stream for me and see if it looks fine. On my end, it's gonna have issues because it's lagging for me already, just because of like I have a lot of tabs open. If
You should probably close those tabs.
I should, but I have 96 gigabytes of RAM and it has not noticed it yet. But like,
what browser do you run?
Opera. I have Chrome open while I'm streaming.
Are you managing your RAM?
Well,
Chrome just fucking
it's
munches
awful.
on your RAM.
Yeah, I know. I only use it when I'm streaming because I have it set up that if I have Chrome open, the sound skips my desktop, goes straight into my headphones. Like, I can listen to music, I can listen to my stream, stuff like that, and the stream doesn't hear it. So, like...
Understandable.
Yeah, that's the only reason I have it. I can set that up with any browser, technically, but I want to keep my Opera browser working properly.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
But I would definitely recommend, like, a Firefox or something. Maybe not Chrome.
I've used Firefox before. It was... I don't know. I felt like Firefox was just as laggy for what Chrome was back in the day. Tried it. Like,
I would say DuckDuckGo, but they just sell your data. They do exactly the opposite of what they say they do.
Yeah.
They, in parentheses, they suck. Yeah, Mothman.
Yeah.
He is obsessed with lamp.
So for
He's vulgar like me.
Yeah. So for context, when you have a channel like this one that says R1, it means you have to be in the server for so long to be able to like access it. So they won't be able to see the channel. However, if you want them, if I'm okay with them joining if they want, since I'm gonna be stopping streaming after one game. So like if you have them join like chat 1, I can drag them in here, since they won't be able to see it. Yeah, just let them know like, hey, like you're gonna be on Twitch for like, you know, one mission, and I see you kicking me. But yeah, I just want to stream one mission.
No, just like audio from this Discord.
Sounds.
But just heads up, no copyright stuff. You're gonna get, just join the first chat and join up the third chat and that's thank you.
Sniping. Sniped. Hi. Hi. What the? I dragged him and they disappeared. What? What?
I don't think his audio is working.
Oh, okay. Maybe like, did I drag him too fast? Like, I'm sitting there trying to race this.
Give him a sec.
Okay.
Let him flutter a little bit. Or
3.
Yet, someone turn on a lamp in here.
2. A lamp. All right. Lights on.
Yes, he's on.
What? I'm just gonna drag us up chat 1 then. There we go. We're just gonna go around that. We're just gonna. Yep. We're just gonna go around it. That works.
Oh. And Moth is gone.
My only thought is that maybe it was kicking them. Like, I dragged him. I don't know if it kicked him out or what. Whatever.
Sorry, it kicked me out like a.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it roll locked.
I was transferring to PlayStation mic as you transferred me, so it goes.
I see. Well, anyway,
A lot more sense.
that's okay. I was gonna redo this permissions on that channel anyway, so I would think I want to make it so that people can see it. They just can't join it unless they're at a certain trust rank. So that way you can at least see that. Hey, they're streaming.
My quality is bad.
Oh, you're fine. I'm only gonna stream 1 game of Helldiver to stress test my settings and stuff, and then after that we'll I'll play offline. You guys can be as crazy as you want. Yeah, whatever that translates to.
Well.
Yeah.
I don't know. Somebody probably.
Increased reinforcement budget. We don't need that. We got 4 people. What are we killing? Bugs, bots? What are we killing?
Squids.
Squids? Alright, localization confusion. Absolutely. Yep.
The dirty.
Hopefully that wasn't anything anti-democratic. Yeah.
Wait. Wouldn't the anti-whatever not do anything because squids only get called in by the Watcher enemies and not natural call-ins?
No, it's
It's
supposed to affect it still. I think it makes it delay. I'll have to read it. I think it makes it delayed so that like it makes it less likely to happen, and then it makes it so it takes a long time. Like it takes longer for them to actually reply. I forget the exact definition. You have to go Google it, I think. Or go read it. Obi's told me. I think it was Obi that told me that it worked. Did I trust what Obi told me? So.
Wait, what did I tell
That was
you?
your first mistake.
The localization confusion. I think it was you that said that it.
Oh
that
no,
useful.
I just said it helped for the invasion missions on Super.
Ah, I see.
Just not the invasions.
Does it not matter normally or what? I know it helps for bugs.
No, that was just like when it was most useful.
Oh. That implies that it's still useful, just not as effective as what you're applying.
It's still good. It's
okay.
just it doesn't maximize it. We are gonna get reduced? Oh yeah, I forgot we're on Super Helldive. I have a bunch of whoops, my bad. Just realized the level. I don't want to stress test your fucking. Pardon my French. I don't want to stress test your stuff too bad.
Like what?
I noticed that my VC face is lagging like crazy already, and I'm like, I don't think that's a PC issue. I think that's something else.
I do not want to see John crash.
Honestly, do it. Honestly, I spent $4.5 grand on this computer. If it crashes, I'm gonna be disappointed. Okay.
You know what? Then let's switch to the clankers because that'll be even better.
Okay. Like, this is literally a stress test. If this crashes, then I know that I have to be careful next time, and if it doesn't crash, then I know I can just go full out and not have to worry about it.
Tell me if the spot frees up. I'm afraid to play.
We could probably split into squads.
No, it's fine.
I know
Yes, if someone pops up.
Is Ren still here?
I am here.
Yes, Ren is here.
Ren, do you wanna
Ren's
play?
doing their own thing, I think.
Yep, I'm playing Lies of P.
Lies of
I'm
P.
doing my own thing as well. Just
Oh.
I'm on standby. Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Lies of P.
Yeah.
It's a game that's
Are you on
focused
7.6?
around a
Yeah.
telling
build
of
game.
Pinocchio.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah, I've heard of that game.
It's
Yeah,
really
it's-
fun. It's really good.
I've seen.
I
a
think
few
you would really
class
enjoy
fights.
watching the game, John, but I don't think you would enjoy playing it.
Is it like a Soulsborne?
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't
Yeah, we're
actually.
talking about the thing.
It's gonna sound like heresy as I'm streaming on Twitch, but I actually don't enjoy watching games so much. Sometimes maybe, like, if the streamer's like really entertaining. Like I used to watch Markiplier and like his craziness would make me laugh a little bit, but like I mostly just watch like the story within the game, and then they added to like laughter and stuff to it, like make it fun. But like, I don't know. I don't have the attention
That's the main
span like I
reason
used
don't
to.
watch live streams.
Look at me.
You've been watching too many TikToks.
The struggle for managed democracy continues. We have no time to waste.
Burning well. All
Brain
right.
rot.
WD.
Bombadillo crocodillo.
Oh my gosh.
Cocodrillo. Bombardir.
Who's the
Cocodrillo.
Italian that I talked to recently?
Bombardiro. Cocodrillo. I don't know. Hey, Ma.
The Eons.
WD, Shell Divers, or Mafok? Bruh.
I'm thinking. Give me a sec. My brain don't work too good.
You have a strategic
It's Aesir Pass.
Initiating FTL jump to the Acer Pass system.
I assume that's what you mean.
Easy
I
or
said Aesir
fast.
Pass if you didn't hear me.
FTL
I might do something evil, maniacal. Ready?
Mission coordinates locked.
Got it.
Prime.
Let's get this bread.
Hi, Toast.
Oh, wow.
I've invested millions into finding out how peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are made. And honestly, I don't care.
Yeah.
Toast,
No.
how do you like your Hell Pod?
I've been flashbanged by words.
Still Toast Pod.
Is it repeatable?
I also hate you. I had to pick on you at
Everything's
least
on fire.
once.
This is fine.
Exactly. I had to pick on Toast at least once, okay?
I'm running. Hey, Moth, I'm running your build, by the way.
What is that?
What you were running when you last joined our game. Oh, wait, no, sorry, it wasn't you. My bad, my bad. Mistaken identity.
How dare you? It couldn't be a build of mine without the Talon.
It included the Talon. But I swapped off of the Talon because we're on bots.
At least as I understand, I think it was Toast who
use
said
the
that
Talon
the,
on
the Hell Pod 3 was the one that they wanted. I think that was Toast. Could be mistaken.
Obi, if you want to know
Yeah, well,
my build for bots, it's usually like recoilless rifle, portable hellbomb backpack, laser, 500 kg with the Deadeye, the Talon, and the Thermites.
Yeah, I'm thinking of my buddy Gary, who runs the Talon, Deadeye, and Thermite.
Yeah.
Aw. Aw, love you guys.
It's just these two are alright. Moth, I don't think you you can see these two fighting right now.
We're fighting in the text chat right now.
Hey, my money's on Toast. My money's on Toast. Actually, not. Creeper. Creeper is an explosive.
That is true. Creeper is explosive. Don't get me mad. They just want to hug.
Oh, French Toast is one of the best.
It does? Yeah.
One of the best breakfast meals. So, All right, literal explosive or French toast. This is a battle of the ages. This
I
is
don't know if I
larger
wanna
than
live
Jake
without
Paul
having-
and
Jesus,
Mike
that was loud.
Tyson.
I wouldn't want to live without being able to eat French
Oh,
toast
you're-
anymore, though.
oh,
It tastes
you're
so
not.
good.
I enjoy Panakwakwa more.
I don't
As
really
much as
eat.
I like a sweet
Finish
breakfast, a
it.
savory breakfast, I believe, is better.
That's fair. A sweet breakfast is just kind of an occasional thing.
I will always love a nice southern classic biscuits and gravy.
I gotta say, a small amount of hash browns with beef and rice in the morning usually gets me through. Maybe also a quick one.
Making me hungry. Probably should eat and take my actual antibiotics.
John, have you eaten?
I ate when I was on the road
John,
today.
have you taken
Twice.
Okay, awesome.
meds?
I didn't have the opportunity to this morning because I was reminded when I was already an hour from home.
Oh, shh. Hey, we've got a jammer on VD. Oh, that's a big.
Oh, that laser's on top of me. I don't like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna back away.
Woo boy.
Yeah, that convoy's on.
I saw the sun.
Here comes.
The sun.
Is that another?
Oh gosh.
I'm thinking of a.
I just got
I
shot
forgot
by a
the name.
cannon. Oh, there's a tank over here. I'm like, oh no, stop it.
Oh, there's a
die a
song I
lot
want to
in
talk
this area.
about, but I can't talk about it just yet. It's actually very funny. From 1959.
Boy. There's
I think I
some
might know what you're
dogs.
talking about.
There's dogs
I
over
think I
here.
sent it to you, Moth.
Maybe.
Is it a Spotify? Did I send you a Spotify link today?
I think you sent me one last night. Somebody did.
Moth. Did I send you a Spotify link today?
Let me see. Come on.
Come on, Clanker. All over.
It's all up to Obi.
I'll get you guys back in.
Yeah, there's some dogs
save
shooting
the
at you
dip.
from behind. That's what I got me with the two dogs shooting at me with the lasers.
The dogs?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's dogs?
Yeah, there's two of them.
Oh no! Boink. Gets stunned. Oh, no, gets shot and die. That's a really unfortunate. That's cool. But 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
That's just, yeah. Dumb luck. Democracy protects.
You did not send me Spotify link to do it now.
Okay, then I need to send you this. Because it's a
I
legitimately
know-
good song with a hilarious name.
I probably know it. You said it was from the 50s.
Yeah, the dumb fuck. Yeah. It's part of the. So, I can't say this name, but you know the name.
Probably. I don't know. There's a lot of like weird, like risque songs from the 50s.
Yeah. It's from one of the Robins.
You know, like, baby, it's cold outside.
No.
Oh no, that was.
That's pretty bad though.
Not if you
What?
listen to some of the
Wait.
idiots these days.
Is there a message in that that I'm not aware of? What?
That
So,
classic,
according
beautiful
to
song.
a bunch of people that got upset over it, apparently it talks about abuse and drugs, and which makes
Oh.
absolutely no sense, but
Yeah.
they are retards, so what are you gonna do?
Oh.
Really, yeah. It's a bad thing to do.
Oh, crap. Maybe that's the life.
Like, it's not meant that way. At least I hope so.
These are the same people that see
C2 behind you.
all crazy things where nothing exists. They hallucinate.
How am I not dead?
Don't understand why nobody else.
Oh wow, that ow.
Oh boy.
Sorry. That hurt. That hurted. I'm really excited for this cape. I'm thinking it's coming Tuesday.
I'm out of my primary. I'm on my
excited for the
secondary
war
right
bond on
now.
Wednesday.
That
I thought
knocked
we were
me
getting
back more.
Thursday? Yeah, I thought we were getting it Thursday, not Wednesday. Today's the 9th.
I think it was Thursday.
Yeah, we're getting the Morbond on Thursday, not Wednesday.
No, we're getting. No, wait. Oh no,
Yeah,
it's
it
my
drops
friend's
on the 12th,
It's my
it's the
friend's
9th.
birthday that's on Wednesday. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good. But
So-
yeah, John, this is one of my closest friends. This is Moth.
Okay.
Hello, I'm stupid. You'll come to find that.
You'll fit in
He's a-
just fine here.
Yeah.
We're all
John,
nerds
what's
in
your
some
catchphrase
way.
again?
I have an obsession with a certain insect of the winged kind.
I absolutely love moths.
Is it Mantra?
No, but I do like Mothra and just those old Toho kaiju films. I do like those.
He's talking
Is
about
it Mothra?
John's
Am I
favorite
not
Appalachian mythos.
Well, not just that. I also just really like moths. I also like.
Yeah. I will say.
It's about
Moth-
freaking time.
Moth is amazing. Both the person and the bug.
I used all my primary, all my secondary, all my grenades. I was meleeing them before I died.
Flanker. Yeah, you know what that's called? That's called being good.
No, I think
You're
it's
still
called
on a
just.
super hell dive. You
I
managed
mean, I guess
to
it is level
survive
10.
to the point where you lost all your ammo and had to resort to melee. I'd say that's pretty good.
Okay, well,
You are ascending.
I won't.
into
I won't.
being
I won't.
very
I
good at the
won't
game.
deny a free compliment I didn't deserve. I guess in that case.
You nah. You did pretty good.
Oh frick! That was my own bad standing. I just stood in it. I just stood in it.
I witnessed that.
Yeah, I'm like, focus this guy. You know, like, oh, there's a Hulk next to me. I guess I should probably get out of my scope. Too late.
I should let you know, I'm also clip farming at the moment. Not for streaming or anything, but for some people I'm working with.
Okay.
No, we're trying to do the promotional video, and they need clips for just like action shots,
Yeah.
like some teamwork, or overcoming really hard things. Like okay, that pause.
Go grab the clip off of my stream of me surviving for as long as I did, because I have to try to go clip that later. If it's
like-
not laggy as, you know.
Destroying a watcher with a senator and diving while avoiding its laser all at once. That type of thing. Had done that. I wish I clipped it. I didn't. Like I'm dumb. Been watching my language as of late.
Where's the dogs? I'm gonna go for the dogs if I can survive long enough. Hey, puppy, puppy, puppy! I don't like that big red light on the hill over there.
Oh, it's a
Oh, you knocked the
scrambler.
orbital out of my hand? I don't like that.
Hey, we should. Yeah, we should probably get the puppy.
Why is my, why can't I do any, Please land. I was trying to get the thermite on the shoulder. Couldn't get close enough. Throw me where I died, Obi. Throw me at your feet. Put me in, Captain.
Probably turn my HUD off after this game. Because I've been meaning to learn this game,
Immersively?
Immersively, yeah. Oh my! Oh my! What am I doing? This is brutal! This is a war crime! I'm putting him down!
Good.
You have a dog dead yet? Gosh dang. No?
No, I'm
getting
I'm
away.
fighting a whole, like, Devastator group, and I'm just, like, kind of destroying them with a Senator.
Oh boy! You're just helping me get closer. You're just helping me get closer. That one landed. Hey, my game crashed. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I died.
Stress
Oh,
test.
oh, there it goes.
And the rubber band snapped.
I don't know what that was, but now everything's frozen.
Yep, there
Why
goes
did
John.
we rubber band at the same time in different lobbies?
Oh, I didn't mean rubber
Oh,
band.
my game's back. Okay, cool. Oh, and it's not.
No, no, no.
I
Like
mean-
the lobby of Helldivers I'm in, they're all banding.
Oof.
Maybe it's not my
Oh.
PC having issues then.
I mean, HD servers have always been like that.
Okay.
First game, no, I played both games.
Porting is stopped after encountering an error. Oh, that's why it froze. Probably. Toast, are you still here? You're just running in place for me.
Yeah.
Then I
We're all,
DC'd. Alright, yep.
Yeah,
I'm going
can
to
DC for a minute.
restart my computer. So I will be right back.